Hello everyone and welcome back to the Dreams of Arkos here on Dork Tales. Welcome to episode 4. I am your Dungeon Master Kelle. I am super excited to be here today. If you don't know anything about me, I'm an Aquarius, I use he and him, and I'm a Greek and Roman nerd, which is why I'm running this game set in a Greco-Roman period. If this is your first game, what you have missed so far is a bunch of strangers have been brought together by fate to attend a wedding as lucky guests. And then things have kind of gone haywire from there. We're going to be hopping into game in just a minute, but before we do, I want to introduce our amazing cast and then give you a little money-saving tip from our sponsor. But let's start with saying hello to everybody, starting on my left with Robin.
Hello, I'm Robin. I use she, her pronouns. I am a Leo, so, my birthday is coming up real quick, so that's fun times. Summer girl, so I love this setting here. I am living my horse girl dreams by becoming a literal horse girl in Deianera, our centaur Amazonian ranger, who uses she, her, and they pronouns.
What?
And I'm super excited to play her because I really adore this character and Rangers. This is a lot of fun. She has a Stimfey companion, which is a metal like clockwork hawk named Sophos.
Nice. All right, over in the corner we've got Amy.
Oh hi, that's me. I am playing Gwylan Halenan, the human rogue sorcerer. The sorcerer is the new part.
Nice.
She's still figuring it out. My pronouns are she, her, they, them, as are Gwylan's.
Nice. Down beneath you, we've got Millie.
Hi, I'm Millie. You might know me as Bunny Hearted. I am a Gemini. I think my pronouns are she and her or they and them. I'm a giant doofus and I'm here playing Tyria Zenos, a Minotaur artificer. And I'm very excited to do more Shigaminans today. I'm really enjoying the setting and this game and this crew, and I love being a bunch of mythical beasties and besties. This is really fun. Also, I keep forgetting to introduce my mechanical friends. Tyria has a robot mouse the size of a dog named Mouse, and a robot bird named Canary. She's very creative.
I really was hoping that you would have a robot mouse the size of a dog and a robot dog the size of a mouse.
Okay, new plan. Hang on. What are the rules for a homunculus?
Go look that up and we'll figure that out. All right, let's slither over to the center with Kelle.
Hello. Hi, it's me. It's Kelle from up the road. I use she, her pronouns, and today I am playing Mystredo the Medusa and Lenny and the gang, because we don't have names for the other snakes. There's 7 more, so I don't know if y'all have suggestions. I'm willing to take suggestions snakes. For name the snakes. What is it? Or it could be a band, Lenny and the Slithery 7. I don't know.
No. All right, and then last but not least, we have Trazelta.
Oh, hi! My name's Trez. I use he, him pronouns. I am a Libra, and I'll be playing Forn, our reborn human dragon monk who uses he, they pronouns.
I love that we almost all did the star sign thing.
I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm fine. I'm a Scorpio.
The sexiest sign. I have to do that legally every time you say that. I signed a contract. Yeah. I know, I'm used to it. All right, so folks, we're going to be getting into game in just a minute. I hope that you have a wonderful time today, but I think you'll have an even more wonderful time if you're playing role-playing games with our good friends and sponsors, Bookwyrm Games. Because, hey, guess what? Calling all dice dragons, did you know that Bookwyrm Games has more than 168 different types of dice, from gemstone to resin to metal to liquid core? You can get those at Bookwyrm Games. You can get dice bags to hold your hoard. You can get trays to ensure that you're rolling safely, because nobody wants to drop metal dice on a glass table or an antique wooden table. Because we all use gaming tables that were, hewn from the heart of an ancient oak that our family sheltered under for thousands of years, right? Not a plastic folding table. Like Some people. No, of course not. So go ahead and get those at Bookwyrm Games. You can also check out their 5 set mystery boxes or even their mystical item monthly subscription for fun surprises every month. The best thing as well is that you can save 10% off your orders if you use code DorkTales at checkout. Shipping is free if you spend 100 Canadian or more, and because our dollar sucks, that benefits everybody outside of Canada a lot. Also, did you know that they have a special new thing called a quest chest? That's right, they just finished a Kickstarter for Quest Chest, and they are still accepting late backers. Quest Chest is an immersive, system agnostic module with wax-sealed letters, metal coins, candles, and actual tea, as well as narrated voiceover and custom music to set the scene. Secrets will hide in plain sight, and your players will be able to use ciphers to decode puzzles and other secrets. The first 2 boxes are available at Bookwyrm Games, where you can use code DorkTales to save 10%, or if you go to the Kickstarter, you can back 5 more plus a bunch of stretch goals. Go check it out right now. You can go to questchest.info to learn more about them individually, and I can say from firsthand experience, they are really lovely little boxes. The coins are particularly rad, in my opinion, but the tea and other accoutrements are also fantastic. They also have like real actors doing the voices, not just, the guy from the copy room. They're a really small group, so I think the guy from the copy room is probably just the owner. But I actually think Michael actually did a couple lines, but still, he's actually an actor, so that works out. You definitely want to check them out. Go to questchest.info and support them today. And thank you to Bookwyrm Games for supporting us and keeping the lights on. I've got a bunch more announcements I will talk about during the break, but before then, does anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns before we begin?
There's one really big concern that crashed the wedding.
Oh, yeah, that guy?
Yeah.
Or party.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Ziliphius. Ziliphius. The only problem with having my notes be physical is that they're on different pages.
How do you spell it?
Zilifius. Ziliphius.
You mean Z-I-L.
No, here in Arkos it's a Z.
Oh.
I'm sorry, it's just their natural dialect. All right, so last episode you attended the pre-wedding because Arkosian weddings take place over 3 days. The pre-wedding, the arrival date, the nuptial itself, and the post-coital celebration on the 3rd day to celebrate the consummation. You are attending a huge feast where actors portraying the gods themselves are wandering around, plenty of dignitaries from foreign lands are visiting, and there are no end of people who are here to mooch free food and wine. Hell, over by where the cyclops has climbed over the edge of the outcropping that looks out over the Arkosian Sea, there is an actual wine fountain spraying white wine into the air. Several guests sitting on its edge, dipping their cups into the water and drinking merrily. And with that, as you enjoyed your time there, schmoozing with the king and making your way around and just getting to know everyone, you heard the sound of a crash as an immense cyclopean creature climbed over the edge and screamed, "Where, princess?" The guards grabbed for their weapons, and the princess herself said, "Ziliphius." And that is where we ended game. Let us head over to our map frame. All right, so heading through the wedding ceremony, this tremendous cyclops rises over the edge, screaming. He hurls a boulder that flies through one of the tents, crushing it to the ground, and yells, "Where, princess?" And I would like an initiative roll off of everybody, please.
Yay.
I was hoping we could just
Woof.
point and say she's over there. Go back to
Good job.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Why? I got an ad 20. I don't want to go
Yes.
first.
You can blame Lenny. I think Lenny probably helped you going.
Freaking Lenny! Lenny
All right,
Rolling
so-
the die with his little snake mouth.
Okay, so looking at the initiative, I have Mystredo at the top. I then have Gwylan at the top for a change. That's nice. Basically, everybody's initiative's inverted. I have Forn. I have Tyria. I have Zelifius. And then I have at the bottom, I have Deianera. Oh, and I should
Yeah.
roll for... Okay. Then Inone at the bottom as well. All right, there's an explosion of motion as he climbs over. King Manos looks forward and says, I knew something like this would happen. Guards! My spear! One of his guards hands him his royal spear, and as he smiles, he goes, watch this! Raises his spear to the air and goes to throw it. And suddenly, there is a shimmer of motion next to him, and a splash of blood. And the spear is going to clatter at the feet of you all as it falls, still clutched by his hand.
Oh.
Suddenly, a dozen figures in long, rough-hewn death masks appear, their bodies swirling out of the masks like black iron smoke. You can hear them say, "Did you think you would get away from us, King Kelle? Don't worry about me! Stop the cyclops!" he yells at you. And Mystredo, it is your turn.
Oh God, I never go first. Let's see. I can wild shape? Let's wild shape. Let's
Okay,
shape
what are you
into
turning
something.
into?
Oh, a goat. I'm gonna change into a goat and
Okay. You are now a goat. I'm just going to give you...
Goat.
You're a goat.
Doing as a goat. I'm
I
a
don't
goat.
know.
I have
Look up goat
horns.
stats.
I need to find some goat stats then. Okay, I'm gonna be a goat, and I'm gonna run. Can I pick up the spear in my teeth?
Yes.
Okay. Shake the hand loose and just pick up the spear and run back. I don't know what else to do. She's just a total
Run back to
panic
what?
mode. I don't know. The other goats. No, because they're close to the cyclops.
They're close to the edge.
She's gonna grab the spear and run around the other side of the fountain because maybe that'll give her a second to think about what the heck she's going to do next.
Okay, are you heading to the south of the fountain or the north of the fountain?
The south of the fountain because it's behind.
So a goat has
everything.
40 feet of movement speed, which means you can do a double move as the goat if you'd like. Which is going to put you... You can run over by the other goats.
Okay, yeah, let's go hide with the goat for a second and think about what we're going to do.
Okay. So, I'm gonna give Mystredo an aura just so that we can see what she looks like. There you go. You are the goat with the circle around them. Okay, so Mystredo picks up the spear and drags it, rushing to the edge. Gwylan, you could have used that spear.
Yeah, I sure don't have a spear on me because I'm attending a wedding. Thanks. I think Gwylan looks down and it's like, man.
So nearby, you'll see that there are a few other things that you could probably draw upon. There are several large carving knives over on the table. There is a pig skewered on a roasting spit right now by a hunter spear. There are also several guards nearby, but...
Is it my turn now?
It is your turn.
Just checking. Okay. Cool. So that's great. Closest thing we can reach that is spear shaped and not super close to this thing is the plan.
Sounds good. That is probably the pig on the spit.
We're gonna go for the pig on the spit.
All right, so rushing forward, can you make me a strength check?
Sure. Oh, is this a save or a check?
Check.
Okay.
Do you only have strength
Oh.
or advantage on strength saves?
Yeah, let me just check something real quick.
I thought you got advantage on athletics as well.
Okay, so what I have is proficient in strength saving throws.
Nice.
Additionally, may choose to add your charisma modifier to melee attack and damage rolls instead of your strength.
Oh, that's great.
So if I'm just picking something up, that's not great. But if I'm picking this up and wielding it,
I'll let you make a charisma roll to pick this up.
awesome! That's hysterical.
How charismatically can you remove this spear from the pig's butt?
Dirty 20, apparently.
Oh my god. All right, so you reach forward into the fire, pull the flaming spear out. It is covered in bits of pineapple and apple and bits of pig meat as it pulls
I think
out.
your
In
stomach
fact,
grumbles a little bit.
your stomach, it's going to be delicious. There's bits of basically like kebab stuck to the side of it as you pick it up. It is oily and viscous. What do you do? So that will be your bonus
turn-
action, I'll say. You know what? I'll say that's
Oh,
your object interact because it's dumb.
Amazing. All right, so Gwylan's gonna turn, and from there, ooh, what is the throwing distance of a spear?
Double check it. I believe it is probably
20 to 60.
okay. So 60 would be your long range
So-
where you have disadvantage. 20 would be no disadvantage. So you moved about
Yeah.
10 feet. So you could move.
So I can move and then do that.
So the giant, the cyclops is 60 feet away from you right now. So you have 20 more feet of movement. So you would have disadvantage on this throw.
Yeah, we'll try it with the disadvantage.
All right, do it. So are you going to throw from here or are you going to rush forward?
No, we're gonna move forward. We're gonna get that
Okay.
extra remaining 20 feet that I should have, I think.
All right, sounds good.
Yep.
All right, so rushing
And
forward,
because
you
this is a spear, I believe I have the higher damage dice for it because of my other thing.
because of your special background. Yep.
Oh, you said disadvantage, didn't you? Yeah.
I did, yes.
Okay.
Unless you want to
so,
spend
but
your
our
inspiration.
proficiency- No, I think because I'm. You know what? Yeah, I'm using my inspiration.
Okay. Don't forget, everybody, you start with a point of inspiration because it's a homebrew game.
Does that mean I roll flat?
You'll roll flat.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see what this does. Now, I'm pretty sure that strength bonus was only to melee attacks and not thrown attacks. That charisma.
Okay.
So, that's a 10. That's not great.
A 10 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, that is not going to hit. Your spear flies forward, and with one hand clutching part of a tree that he ripped out of the mountainside, he will bat it aside. Your spear is going to embed itself in the table to the north, nearly skewering a rather petulant-looking young man. Oh my, a girl with a southern accent and vibrant purple hair will say. That almost hit us. All right, do you have anything for your bonus action?
Not as. Oh wait, I have rogue. Hold on. Does my rogue thing? Can I?
You can try.
I can use my cunning action to dash, disengage, or hide We're gonna hide under a table. That did not come from me. Well, behind a table, more like.
All right. So I'll say that you can dive under the meat table. Make me a hide roll. So you're in direct line of sight, so you'll do this with disadvantage. Actually, no. You are outside of 30 feet, and I have depth perception issues. Roll flat.
And that's just a stealth check
That's just a stealth check.
to hide? That's a
Yep.
19.
Okay, that does beat my passive. That's great. All right, Forn, and then Tyria's up. Forn, what do you do?
He's not looking back at the king getting attacked like the cyclops go back and forth. I'm really starting to hate this job. I'm going to use a key point, use Step in the Wind, so I can dash to the cyclops.
Nice.
Because it's within 70 feet. And he's going to unleash 2 attacks on its foot to try to get its attention.
Okay, go ahead. Let's do it.
That is a 17 and a 9, so only 1 hits.
17 and a 9. The 17 will hit.
So I'm going to make this fire, and it's going to be 7 fire damage.
7 fire damage. All right. So, you are going to... Is this a punch or a kick?
No, he jumps and kicks, like steps on his toe.
He's going to look down at you with a roar. Do you have any other actions?
Oi! Roar! Like, hey, can you just buzz off already? We're busy.
No! Need princess! And Tyria, it's your turn.
Well, Tyria would like to talk about this, although that may not be an option at the moment. I think she's going to cast Longstrider on herself to increase her movement speed and start approaching. Can't do a run, but this will allow her to get there and get a little bit further away next time if we got it. So let's go. So I can go 40. So I can get myself over here. Just going to walk generally in that area looking around for anything that looks vaguely like a hammer. I assume we don't have our equipment here because it's a wedding. So they
no, but if you look down at the meat table to the south, there is a tenderizing hammer.
Tenderizing hammer does sound kind of interesting, but how big is that table? The meat table?
That table is about 10 feet.
How heavy is that table?
Actually, about 15 feet. It is probably 100 pounds.
Okay. Yeah, that's a throwable table.
Yeah, I believe you as a Minotaur have the ability. You have a strength bonus to lifting, don't you?
I'm actually not sure if I do. I'll have to double check that. I don't think I have it as a feature for being a Minotaur. Instead, I'm really good at solving labyrinths. But Tyria is buff as heck, though, so
fair.
I think she's going to move slightly closer to that table. Then she can still only move this far, and I'm still going to cast Longstrider, but she'll head down here instead.
Okay.
I guess if you're hiding under the table, I'm going to put you under the table and then cover your entrance point. Haha.
All right, sounds good. All right, anything else that you can do, or your friends?
I guess they should probably come up with. So let's bring Mouse along. I think Canary, actually, she's going to whisper to go keep an eye on whatever's happening with the king, just so that there's like a witness.
Sounds good.
So that she knows what happens over there. So
all right,
Canary's
so Canary
zoop
will
off in that direction.
Sounds good. All right. On initiative 10, there is going to be a rather large kerfuffle, and I guess some of them grab food as they go. But many of the guests start fleeing in terror. So the party heads off, rushing away in the middle of the scream. Behind you, you can see the king draw a knife at his waist with his other hand and engage the enemies who are surrounding everywhere. The prince also draws blade, and you can see the princess pulls one of the bracelets off of her arms that forms into a blade itself. The visiting Prince Apollon, the bridegroom, begins flouncing around as well, pulling. Holy crap, that's a lot of Hurt the Moors. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that means I have 7 Hurt the Moors now.
There's two something goods in that pile.
I noticed that was at the end.
Yeah, there's 5 Heard the Moors redeemed there.
All right. So as that is going along, there is going to be no end to these creatures that are rushing around, trying to attack some of the more well-appointed guests. You see a woman with very green skin draw a long curved blade out of a satchel on her back. You see the elven Ardus vanish in a swirl of mist, and more of these guests start engaging these masked figures. And in that chaos, it is the Cyclops' turn, who, looking down at Forn, is going to say, "Little man, go away!" And is going to make a baseball swing against you.
Yay!
That's going to be a hit. I need a strength save.
Well, that dice is gone.
Forever!
That is a 13. Christina's about determination, so I want to make that a 15.
You want to make that a 15? All right, spending that, so it's going to go boop, boop. Unfortunately, that is not enough. As he slams the side of his club into you, you are going to take some damage, my friend, but that's not the most of your troubles. You are going to take 25 points of bludgeoning damage, and are going to be propelled 20 feet off the ledge.
So that's a failed death save already.
Is it?
He said he's down.
Are you down to 25
I got
already?
18 health.
Oh, God.
I have 18 health.
Oh, God.
And is that off the cliff?
That's off the cliff.
Glad I cast Longstrider.
All right. I will spend a something good happens for you to your body to be caught by a root.
Appreciate it.
Okay. With that, the giant will rush forward. The Cyclops will rush forward, grab the edge of the fountain, and go, "Give me bride!" And I'm going to spend a hurt them more to reroll that. There we go. And is going to grab the side of the fountain, and with titanic might is going to flip the fountain. I need a dex save from Tyria, Mouse, and Gwylan as the entire fountain flips.
Sorry, Mouse's stats aren't coming up on D&D Beyond for some reason, so I'm just pulling them up over here.
Okay.
Mouse has a 15, Tyria has a 14.
14? You have determination if you want to spend it.
That feels like a useful thing to spend, perhaps.
All right, Gwylan.
19.
19. All right, both of you and Mouse are going to dive out of the way as this torrential, explosive fountain flip crashes down behind you, flooding the ground with gallons upon gallons of wine. For the next round, anything within 20 feet of this is going to be rough terrain, as it is flooded with white wine. And that is my turn, actually. That's Ziliphilius and Deianera.
Oh, boy.
So it's you and Inone.
Yep.
Can you take out his eye?
Don't have my bow. I think... Oh, fuck. I need to get Forn, but also... I think Deianera is going to look at him. What is the range? On 60 feet. All right, so Deianera will gallop forward 30 feet. And she's going to first command Sophos to make an attack. She's going to have him do a talon attack.
Okay. Make me an attack roll.
That's 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
Perfect. He cannot take reactions for the rest of his
I
till
like
the
my
beginning of my
reactions,
next
though.
turn. It's only going to be 2 points of slashing damage, but that is the point of distracting nuisance. Actually, sorry, it's not reactions, it's just opportunity attacks, so we can't take opportunity attacks until the start of my next turn.
All right, sounds good.
So she'll be like, get Forn. And then she's going to look at him, and I need you to make me a wisdom save as she says, grovel, and cast command.
Okay, one sec. That's a 11.
You needed a 14, so he's going to, on his turn, grovel.
All right. Did you say who did you say get Forn to?
Inone. She looks back at him because he's distracted, and she's like, "Get Forn."
Okay.
Because he can't not do anything for the next round. And then that is she'll look around and see if there's any sort of weapons.
There
anything
are
that
cutting
you could
knives.
use.
There's cutlery. There is definitely like a giant, like Brazilian or Argentinian meat knife on the cutting table. And actually, there's probably, you know what? I'm gonna spend if something good happens to say that there is one of these that will count as a short sword right near your feet that fell off of the table when the fountain shattered it.
Sure, she will do a short sword. I guess it's not her her ideal form of combat, but she will take a short sword in case she needs it. So she object interact. She'll pick that up.
All right, that's going to be the end of your turn then.
That is her turn.
All right, Inone is going to Misty Step, and then rush around and go, idiot, get back up here, come on. And is going to slide down and grab Forn by the scruff of his shirt and pull him back up. Mystredo! Mystredo, it is your turn. You're a goat. Remember, you cannot cast spells as a goat. But you can headbutt.
Yeah, no, she can't cast spells, but if Inone is yelling for her, then she's gonna run over and I guess I would have to get out of wild shape when I get there.
Which, getting out of wild
action?
shape is a full action, or is it a bonus action to shape out?
I believe it is an action.
I can't remember because I'm used to Circle of the Moon druids right now, and they function slightly different.
No, it's an action.
To shift
It's only
out?
a bonus action if I fall unconscious.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to run over and transform back, still carrying the spear.
Okay,
Can use
so
the spear.
you can rush over. You'll still have a bonus action.
Ooh, okay. Can I help grab Forn to bring him up?
You can do that, yeah.
Yeah. I'm guessing that's what Inone means to when she's yelling for me.
Unless you have any healing spells or anything.
I do. Yes, I could. Yeah, I
You
can
could cast,
some
Healing Word.
Yep, let's go with
It's a
healing
bonus
word.
action.
Yep.
Not that I'm telling you what to do, but
No, I was just down there to it, and it says bonus action, healing word.
all right. So go ahead and roll your d4 plus your wisdom, and Forn will regain that many hit points.
Okay. Back up to... Wisdom is. He gets 6 back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Conscious.
All right, so you come back to consciousness, being dragged over the edge of a precipice by Inone and Mystredo. You can see like probably a 400-foot drop into the ocean and the craggy rocks below. Nice of you to join us.
You know, happy to
Thanks.
help.
Would have been very unfortunate drop. Ugh.
Gwylan, it is your turn.
Okay. So, what are we at? We're at like what? 10, 15, 20, 25 feet away? 20?
Mhm.
Something like that?
Something like that.
I no longer have a spear or anything to throw at him. But I think as she's looking and analyzing and trying to figure out what the next best move is, she's going to have a flash of this sort of inspiration
Mhm.
and is going to instinctively cast the spell Damaging Intel.
Ooh. Do I have to make a
She's
save for
never
that?
done before. It needs to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, God. That's gonna be a 12.
That will not be enough.
I don't think that'll be enough, no.
So, if it fails, I learn all of its damaging vulnerabilities, damage resistances, and damage immunities, and the next attack that one of my allies in range makes against the target before the end of my next turn has advantage. So I think Gwylan's looking at it from where she is, and she's going to go, kind of getting this sort of sense of her eyes are kind of glowing a little bit, and she's starting to understand this information she's never quite pulled before. And she's going to say, there, that one, get that point there, and any other weaknesses that are
Okay.
need to be known,
He is
basically.
resistant to bludgeoning damage,
Okay, so
and has a
don't just hit him.
vulnerability
Try and stab.
and has a vulnerability to thunder,
Oh.
particularly sonic attacks. If we're being specific,
Yeah.
he has sensitive ears.
Basically, that's what she's gonna do. She's gonna be like, don't just whack him. Stab and go for his ears. He's got sensitive hearing. Just look at the way he's flinching every time something crashes.
He flinches.
And that's essentially Gwylan's turn.
And that's a spell from Tome of Heroes, right?
It is a spell from Tome of Heroes.
Nice.
It's a very cool spell. I'm really excited for it.
Okay. Are you
And
doing
I don't
anything
think
else?
she realizes that she's cast a spell. Yeah. I think she's gonna also move herself as well to get closer. I think she's guessing that his range is probably 10 feet.
Probably.
big
He's very large.
And has some reach. But she's gonna kind of go around, try and dance around the side to try and get one of his blind spots.
All right. Sounds good.
So she's about 15 feet away, I think.
Mhm.
Getting up and close. That is all for her today, for that turn.
All right. Sounds good. Forn, it is your turn. What do you do?
So they're gonna get up, kind of grumbling, going, "This body's freaking useless. How am I supposed to do anything in this? Is it possible to climb the cyclops?"
Yes, you can shadow of the Colossus him if you'd like. I would like an athletics check versus his, basically.
Sounds good.
Okay, so it's going to be against his athletics, so it's basically going to be a grapple. That is going to be...
I'm gonna use my inspiration because that was awful.
Do it.
But that's not much better. That's still a 13.
A 13?
Yep.
Okay. You are going to jump up and start climbing on him. I'm going to spend a hurt the more, and he is going to reach back and... Oh, wait, he can't. He's groveling.
I was gonna no, he has to do that on his turn, but he also can't take opportunity attacks, and I feel like rolling to grapple is an opportunity attack.
It's more of a reaction to Forn, failing a climb check.
Okay.
But okay. So Forn, you are going to try to rush up his back, but you can't really find the purchase. He shakes you off. What else would you like to do?
I'll spend the key point for dodge, patient defense.
Okay. But you can still do another attack if you'd like. Because do you get 2 attacks per turn?
Only if I actually make a swing. I don't have extra attack yet.
Okay. All right. So you're going to try to climb him, and he's going to kind of shrug you off. You're going to go patient defense. Tyria, it is your turn.
Loud noises, you say? That table that got sort of annihilated by the fountain here, does it have legs?
It does.
I think that she is going to grab one of those legs and stomp towards the cool, ginormous beastie here. Thank you very much for that determination. Cool beans in chat. And take off one of her earrings. She's wearing these massive earrings. One of them looks a little bit similar to a thing on the side of her hammer. Stick it on the table leg and slam it with the table leg, which will cast Booming Blade. Let's try table leg weapon first. She's got a device to be able to cast spells. Booming Blade is really interesting, but it only matters if the creature moves. It's sort of like a static charge. It doesn't really do damage at the beginning. So for swinging, I assume this is like a +0 for a stick, right?
Nope, it's going to count as a club.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Because I think improvised weapons, when you
kind of deal, I would have 18.
18 is going to be a hit. Roll me a d6 for the damage for this thing.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I have so many d6 from Alien.
Right.
I have rolled a 1.
All right. So,
but if the device works, so Booming Blade is a, I think it's a bonus action. It was part of the melee attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you do the thing and then it does its thing. So I feel the way that this works is that it gets sort of like a static charge about him. And then if he chooses to move more than 5 feet, he might get absorbed.
Okay. All right. And how much damage? What's your strength bonus?
And
strength bonus is +4, so I guess it'd be 5 damage.
Okay.
And I'd like to remind that there's advantage on the next hit against this guy.
Oh, so you'll have advantage on that attack.
One of my next allies in
Ooh.
range makes before a target.
Okay, I rolled
already
worse
minus.
next. So,
Okay.
Yeah, but thank you.
Sounds good.
Thank
So
you.
you're going to
Mouse
smash.
has also got to bite the thing. So let's
Okay.
go mouse maneuvers here.
Let's go mouse maneuver.
Do. Oh my gosh, Steel Defender. I should have just kept it open. I'm not sure why D&D Beyond is being so weird right now. All right, Force Empowered Rend has a melee weapon attack, so it probably would be a 17.
17. It will hit.
Sweet, that's a D8 plus my proficiency bonus in damage. So I think I am doing 6 damage with force damage.
6. All right.
A little mouse snarf.
Okay. The little mouse is going to bite, and
toe or something.
between the two of you, he is going to let out quite a scream of pain, and is going to
Two's gonna
roar.
say, yeah, that's right. Make more noise. Whack, whack.
And he's going to go to try to attack you, and when he does, the command is going to hit, and he's I'm sorry, and is going to drop to his knees and start groveling. Sorry. Deianera, it is your turn.
Can we see what's going on with the king?
A pitched battle.
Okay.
It is chaos of the highest order back there.
Okay. Now, I have a rules question because
Yes.
you said it was specifically hearing.
Mm-hmm.
My bird can make an ear-splitting screech.
Is that part of its
And
rules?
Yep, it can make a piercing screech as an action.
That'll
The
work.
target must succeed on a DC con save. I was wondering if, because he's sensitive to hearing, if I could pitch it that you roll at disadvantage.
Yeah.
If he's sensitive to hearing. Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. It's only DC 10, so I'm sure he'll pass, but we can try.
I rolled a 9 and a 7.
Does he add anything to it?
That is with the additions.
Oh, okay. So he will take 1d6 psychic damage and is deafened until the beginning of the stim phase next turn.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take 1 psychic damage. But
Okay.
so Sophos is gonna go and release like a very deafening screech. And I have I'm gonna bonus action cast Hunter's Mark now on my turn because Desma, I'm gonna cast it on Buddy Boy over there. So when I do a charge, it's whenever you move 30 feet and then hit with a melee attack.
And it has been more than 1 round, so the wine has settled. It is no longer rough terrain where you are.
Amazing. I would have to use a full a full action dash to get to him. But am I able to use my hooves as a bonus action as their like natural weapons, or no? I'm very confused on hooves.
So hooves count. They should count as natural weapons if they're part of your template.
Yes,
Are they?
they are, but just I don't. Yeah, they do count as natural weapons. I just don't know if you can use natural weapons on a bonus action because it doesn't say in the rules that I could find.
If they're a weapon you're proficient with, and they count as light, or at least they should.
Okay. Cool.
I'm going on the rules that
Deianera
Kelle uses as a Superion in Strixhaven. So if Kelle can do
Okay,
it, your horse
cool.
can do it.
Sweet. So then Deianera will take a charge at him and give him a good old kicky poo
Sounds good.
with advantage because no, not with advantage. Oh yeah, he's prone.
He is prone.
Rolled a 7 and a 1, so what do I add? Plus 5. Does a 12 hit? I'm gonna spend determination. Does a 14 hit?
Yeah, it does not.
Okay, cool.
All right, so rushing
That's
forward,
Deianera's turn.
we're gonna say that you slip on a bit of wine and
Yeah.
rush up and slam your hooves down, and he's gonna cover his ears, dodging as he does.
Whoops.
All right, anything else you
and
want to
then
do
I
on your turn?
guess Yeah, because I was. The bonus action Hunter's Mark won't work if it's only when I hit, but then she will take. She's gonna take 15 feet. That was 45 feet together, so she's gonna take 15 feet backwards.
Okay. And he is
That's
groveling as his action, correct?
His turn, yeah.
His turn, okay. Sounds
Yeah, so
good.
it's for the next turn, and then basically like he basically spends his whole turn. So I guess if he could make an opportunity attack at that point.
Oh yeah, that's true because his turn's over. So after groveling, he
Yeah.
will do that actually.
Cool.
Okay, that is going to be. Does an 18 hit you?
Yep.
All right. As you are dancing away, he is going to bring that great club. Oh wait, he's prone, so he will have disadvantage. Pardon me one moment.
Okay. Whew. I'm like, damn, you rolled out disadvantage.
So yeah, that is a 20 with my other roll. So that's going to be 12 points of bludgeoning damage as he lashes out and clips you in the back of the legs with his great club.
Owie. Okay.
All right. Down to Inone. Inone is going to reach out to Mystredo. Give me the spear.
Yeah, she'll hand it to her.
All right, she's going to grab the spear, go, ugh, pluck off the king's hand that's still holding onto it.
Oh, I thought I shook it off. Sorry.
Did you shake it off? It's strong. It's a very strong hand. She's
grip.
going to go Gwylan and is going to throw the spear to Gwylan as her action, and then is this is not where I want to be right now, and is going to cast Misty Step again. as her bonus action and vanish under a table. All right, top of the initiative, Mystredo.
Oh, first she's gonna be like, "The hell." Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. So we need to do something. Let's see. What do we got? What's useful? Let's try the new poison spray cantrip, because that sounds like fun. Wait, is gosh. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try the poison spray cantrip. 'Cause that's
Poison
fun.
spray.
That sounds
All right,
interesting.
so poison spray.
Hang on.
So poison spray is a
Puff
it
of
is-
noxious gas from the palm.
I'm just double checking if it is. Yeah, so its its range is 10 feet, and so it's a con save.
Yep.
Okay, what's my DC?
DC con save.
Yep.
Oh, wait.
I
did you
have
succeed or not?
I have a 15.
Oh, sorry. It's my con. Duh. Let's. Yeah, succeeded. Sorry.
Okay. You're gonna hear sorry, and she Yunoni's gonna cast silvery barbs.
Okay, fair.
Okay, that is a nat 1.
Oh, for.
So please do me a favor, roll me 2d12. Because he just botched his save against your poison spray.
Yeah. D12. Yeah, those are D12s. I never use D12s. This is so weird.
Yeah, they're the big round ones.
Total of 3.
Between the two d12s?
Yeah, I have a 2 and a 1.
Oh no. Oh no.
What? Oh,
Guys, we're doing so well tonight.
So
Our characters,
This is why I
our
don't like to
characters are
go
great.
first.
Maybe our hearts aren't quite in the fight, you know?
It's true.
It's true.
It's just a little cyclops in love. That's not so bad.
All right. Gwylan, the spear is going to fly over into your hand, and
Yeah, we're gonna catch that.
okay, it's gonna start glowing yellow the moment you touch it.
Well, that's funky. Neat. That's fine. I can still use it to fight, right? That's not a problem.
You absolutely can.
Okay. Gwylan is going to spend. Oh, is this what I want to do? Is this what I want to do? Her bonus action to activate one of her spear features, her spear
Mhm.
mastery feature, which is one sec. Okay, you can set your spear to receive a charge. As a bonus action, choose a creature you can see that is at least 20 feet away from you. If that creature moves within your spear's reach on its next turn, you can make a melee attack against that spear as with your spear as a reaction. If it hits, target takes 1d8 extra 1d8 piercing damage or an extra 1d10 piercing damage if you're wielding it with two-handed, which she is.
Okay.
Cannot use this ability if the creature used the disengage action before moving, which they do not appear to have.
No.
So my understanding is that as long as they are 20 feet or less away, or does it have to be more than 20 feet? 20 feet.
I
or
think
more?
it said more, and then if they move into the 20 feet, you get to
okay,
stab
so
it.
it's sort of like a really fancy version of like
You're
a
Yeah, you're
Attack of
bracing against a
opportunity.
charge.
ooh.
So they'd have to come to you.
Yeah, so that's actually not what I want to do. I misunderstood that. No, what I'm actually going to do is extend instead. Use my bonus action to increase the reach of the spear by 5 feet for the rest of my
Okay.
turn. That's what we're
All
going
right,
to do.
sounds good.
So I don't have to get super up close and personal.
All right.
And
So,
my understanding from the way the map is set up is that I should be able to sneak attack. So we're
yes,
gonna
you
move
can.
up,
Yep, move up 5 feet and you can sneak attack.
and I can sneak attack. I do not have a. Is it still prone? Do I have an advantage or anything like that? Or
He
do I
is
just
still
sneak attack?
prone. You have advantage.
Yes. Okay.
I have to ask, the spear's going to glow in your hand. Would you like to use a charge?
absolutely. She's just gonna be like use reflexively whatever she can
Okay.
to do more damage. Yeah. That's gonna be a.
You're rolling with
And
advantage,
this uses
remember?
my charisma because it's a melee attack using instead of strength. So that's gonna be dirty 20 to hit,
That'll
I
hit.
believe. And then
Okay. He fails his dex save. So please do me a favor and add 4d6 lightning damage to whatever you roll.
okay, so I need to just add a whole bunch of lightning damage on top of this.
Yup.
What are you using for your character, Amy, with all the spear stuff?
It's
cool.
spear mastery, and it's the rogue Odyssean. Specifically,
That's amazing.
Isn't
That's
it
so
fun?
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I looked at it and I was like, "This is the coolest thing. I'm doing it." So that's gonna be all right. So that's my base damage, and let's see how much lightning I'm doing.
So how much was the base?
Base damage was 17.
Okay.
Yeah, 17. And then I'm just adding. Hello. What does that add up to? That adds up to 21 lightning damage,
Holy crap. Okay.
I think.
So that's beautiful. So you're going to step forward and you're going to use one of the spear's charges, and a bolt of lightning is going to fire out of it as you stab in.
Yeah, so what I'm imagining is like Gwylan turns and like hand out grabs the spear as Inone throws it to her, and then basically does this like sort of this like funky twirl, takes this couple steps forward, and then just stabs, like maybe even a leap, and just yeah.
All right. Beautiful, beautiful. Anything else you're doing on your turn?
I don't think there's anything else I can do because that was my action and bonus action.
What was your bonus action? Okay. Forn, you're up.
And the cyclops is still prone.
He is prone.
Cool. I want to get in front of its face.
Okay.
So I'm
You
going to move in
absolutely
front of it. And I want to attack its eyes with acid.
Ooh. Okay. So go ahead and make me an attack roll.
And I'm going to use, I'll dump one more key point and make this a flurry.
Okay.
So the lowest is, I got a 13, 18, and a 23.
Okay. 13 will not hit, but the other two will.
So that's 11 points of acid damage.
11 points of acid damage. I am going to flip the offer for you to say that he will be blinded for one turn.
Sweet, I'll take it.
All right.
So he's blinded and deafened. Love it.
All right. And Tyria, it is your turn. The Cyclops is still prone. Acid has splashed into his one eye, and he is clutching his ear with one hand.
I think she's gonna try to keep him down. So really just like climb up on top of his head and try to squish down as much as she can with her body weight, which pales in comparison to his own.
Okay,
Get Rose to hop up there as well and attempt to grapple the head of a Cyclops.
Okay, both of you make me athletics checks to wrestle. Make your rolls with advantage because he is prone.
Okay, sounds good.
And he's blind.
So Tyria has an 18.
Oh my god, I rolled a 2 and a 3.
I don't think Mouse has athletics, just saving throws.
So add Mouse's strength. Although Mouse could give you the assist action if you didn't have advantage already.
Let's roll Mouse's strength. So Mouse has an 8. Probably no luck for Mouse.
All right, so Mouse will tie with the Cyclops. But Tyria...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I rolled real bad. All right, so the Minotaur is going to put the Cyclops into a grapple.
Yeah, she's going to growl at this thing. Surrender. Just probably doesn't figured out that it's deafened yet.
It is going to roar, and anything else you're doing on your turn?
I think, like, getting ready to do a reaction, but otherwise, nope.
Okay, so it is
She
going
doesn't want
to
to
be...
kill this thing. It's a giant, horrible monster, but lots of people think she's a giant, horrible monster, so...
That's fair. Okay, so he is going to attempt to break out of your grapple on his turn. So go ahead and make me another strength roll, another strength athletics.
So I have an 18.
All right. That's a nat 20.
It's like the one good thing the one thing Tyria's good at.
Okay. So you are going to like hold him down. You're like, I think I got him. And he's going to roar, and I need a dex save from you.
That is not something Tyria's good at. I have a 4. I add
4?
0 to this dice.
Okay, Tyria, you are going to be thrown off the edge of the cliff and are going to start plummeting. And
So I said I was preparing a reaction.
yep.
It's Featherfall.
Okay, good. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yes, good.
Okay, and
That's really funny.
so that is his action. I'm going to spend a hurt them more for him to take another attack. He is going to lash out blindly. I'm going to roll to see if he even hits anything before I roll to see who it is. Okay, so he rolled a 16, which might hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm going to roll a d10 and see who he is. Actually, I'm going to roll a d8 because he can't hit the bird.
I mean, he can.
I guess he can, yeah. Fair enough. Okay, so
My
straight...
bird has hit points. You can
Okay,
hit the
so
bird.
going around in a circle, we have 1, 2. All right, Mouse is going to get whacked. Mouse
See what
is...
Mouse's AC is.
Is it 16?
15. Not
Okay.
16.
So, with disadvantage, he's still going to get hit. Mouse is going to take 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mouse is still up. Let's go.
Holy crap. That is a very strong mouse. All
Mouse is
right.
25 HP. Steel Defender's great.
All right. And top of the initiative with Mystredo.
Hi.
Oh, yes, Deianera.
Deianera and Inone would like to go.
That's true. That's true. That's true. All right, Deianera.
So he can now hear because my stim phase turn. So Deianera, is the princess around anywhere?
Yes, she is trying to fight her way through the crowd. She's keeping her eyes over here. As you look around, you can see that there is a blur of motion. One of the masked men lunges at Prince Apollon and has the blade turned at the last moment by a shield wielded by a little, late teenage boy flitting around on winged sandals.
Amazing.
Tumblr's gonna have a field day with those two.
Yeah.
As they
So
should.
I think at that point, Deianera is going to walk up to the Cyclops because he can't see, but he can hear now, and she's going to get right up to him and say, because Deianera rolled well on her insight onto the princess.
Yes, she did.
So she knows what's probably up. She's going to say, "Do not fight, do not struggle, and we can we can come to an agreement. I know why you are here, but violence is not the answer.
Make me a persuasion roll. With disadvantage because there is a battle going on. But you can't spend your inspiration if you haven't.
Okay. I'm gonna spend my inspiration because I have a +0 to persuasion. Because I am not very charismatic of a centaur. And I rolled a 2.
A 2? Okay.
Yup. So then Deianera will hold her action that if he makes a move that is anything but, like, if he makes any sort of hostile action, she will whip out with her impromptu short sword, and the bird can the bird hold an action too? It's a companion.
If the action is
it's
if
not
the
like
action is to attack, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So the bird's also gonna hold an action, so it'll basically watch for Deianera's signal, and it'll hold a talon attack as well.
Sounds good. All right. Inone is going to go, I've got an idea, guys. And is going to turn invisible. She's good at what she's good at. All right, top of the initiative, Mystredo. You have advantage from the silvery barbs on any attack action.
Okay.
But anything works.
Yeah, anything works. Okay, so let's see.
Actually, you get advantage on your next action, I believe. But
My next action. Okay. Gosh, what have I got that's? Oh my god, that's good. Anything around me that I can use as a weapon. She can use like a knife,
rocks,
a dagger. Rocks? No, she's not very good at rocks.
Not very good with rocks.
How about let's go with another cantrip, produce flame.
Okay.
Okay. So
right.
that is in the circle.
You're not gonna go with poison spray again? That seemed pretty good.
Well, it didn't. Well, it is a cantrip. So yeah, let's go for the poison spray. We haven't done the produce flame. That might go horribly awry. So let's go with something real safer. Yeah.
Safer. Okay.
Sort of safer.
All right. You
So,
ready?
yeah, we'll do the poison spray. Yes.
Okay, that's a fail.
Alrighty. So I get 1d12 poison damage. Oh, let's pick the good place.
Let's
Do
roll
are
higher
there
than
any
3
good
this
dice?
time.
10!
All right.
Yes.
Beautiful. All right. Anything
Woo,
else you're
she did
doing on your
something.
turn?
What can I do as a bonus? What can I do as a bonus action? What can I do as a bonus action? I'll give Traz some more healing again because he's a little bit hurt.
Thank you.
Forn needs a
Okay.
little help. So yes, healing word.
All right. Healing word. Roll me that d4.
Oh, 7.
All
Well,
right.
thank you.
7 points of
You're
healing to
welcome.
Forn. Welcome to 15 hit points, Forn. Or 13. Sorry,
Woo.
13 hit points. All right.
Almost maxed out
Gwylan.
now.
Yay.
So-
Oh, God.
We're close enough. We could have heard what Deianera was saying, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I know that Gwylan did not clue into what it was that Deianera picked up. So
Mhm.
I think Gwylan's kind of gonna like partially lower the spear a tiny bit and is gonna look over at Deianera and look back at the Cyclops and be like, "What do you? Wait, hold on. What are you talking about? What do you mean? Explain, someone. You don't move. Don't move. Everyone, just calm down. Calm down, so we can figure this out." What do you mean? And that's essentially Gwylan's turn is trying to de-escalate and figure out what the hell's going on because that is wait.
Make
What?
me an insight roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming I can't say anything on Gwylan's turn, right?
I'll
Okay.
give you 3 words.
That is a dirty 20 on insight.
Princess loves him.
There you go.
Okay, everyone, calm the fuck down and stop fighting!
Make me an intimidation roll with disadvantage, please.
Please make a better roll than I did. Please. Oh
Oh my god.
Disadvantage? And you said
Yeah.
intimidation?
Yep.
Oh, that's a 7 total.
A 7 total. Okay.
And then she goes, please.
Oh, well then it's persuade. No. Okay. So you're going to shout that holding your blade, holding your spear at the cyclops.
It's it's kind of down a little bit, like it's not fully pointed at anyone. It's like sort of lower, but ready to come back up if she needs to.
Sounds good. Forn, you're up.
Hearing all that, he's gonna look at the cyclops, look at the guards. This is a really stupid idea. Hey, big boy, your princess is gonna die if you keep trying to kill us. You take care of those masked guys over there.
Make me a persuasion roll with advantage.
Not my best suit, but let's see. I think I have.
Hopefully that advantage will help.
If not, I do have one other ability that might help. So.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, and I have the. Okay, so only a 12 with determination to be 14, but I have draconic presence. If I fail,
Ooh.
I can use my reaction to re-roll it. If it's a failure, if 12 is not enough.
Do it. Do it.
All right.
Believe in the heart of the dice.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Our dice love us so
12's the
much, guys.
12 is the highest.
Oh my god. Someone buy us something
Kelly's
good.
like,
I was like, I really wanted this. I
Kelly's
just
like,
needed a
please, guys.
Just needed a 15. He's going to look at you and go, "What mean?" And that's gonna be. He's gonna go, "What mean?" Tyria, you start floating down the side of the
I was gonna
mountain.
say, speaking of de-escalation, Tyria is currently plummeting 60 feet around now with Featherfall off a cliff. How far down is this cliff?
The cliff about 400 feet.
Cool. So I think she's gonna try to maneuver herself towards the cliff edge. See if she can do that with
Okay.
Featherfall so that she can try to climb her way back up and not have to climb 400 feet back up.
Make me an athletics check.
Sounds good. I have an 11.
An 11. Ooh. You have determination.
You know, which is pretty determined not to fall 400 feet into the ocean and die.
Okay, so
Yes,
with
let's
that,
do
you're gonna spending that. It's gonna raise you to a 13. You're gonna grab some things on the way down and be able to start climbing back up. Forn, I'm gonna spend that
How long
something.
does Featherfall last?
It lasts for I believe a minute or 10 minutes.
Yeah, 1 minute. Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out if 400 feet is survivable with Featherfall, but I'll figure that out in time.
10 rounds, yeah. You 600 feet.
Right? Yeah. Nice.
I mean, technically, it depends how many hit points you have, but yeah. All right, Forn, I'm gonna spend that something good happens. The Cyclops is going to rub his eye, look at you. What mean?
Masked guys, gonna kill your princess if you don't kill them instead.
Make me the persuasion roll again.
Just okay. Is it with advantage or just flat?
It's gonna be just flat. God damn it. Are you kidding me?
Our dice hate this game. Our
No,
dice are cursed.
Did you just roll a nat
Unless
one?
I can use my, but I don't think I can use my reaction again
You cannot.
because I botched.
Oh.
No!
Oh my god.
god, no!
Forn, he looks at you and his eyes go bloodshot with rage and he's going
Oh
to
no,
go,
I'm masked.
You're wearing a mask!
run! And is going to grab you and hurl you across the field.
Can I use my
I just
reaction to
healed you.
try and hit him in the arm that he's reaching out to grab Forn with?
Nope.
I saved my reaction.
Oh,
for
you
a
did save
hostile-
your.
okay.
You did. So yes, you may.
Yes, both my bird and him are gonna make an attacks because we both held our
Okay.
actions.
All right.
So the bird rolled a 9, which I don't think will hit,
Okay, that's not gonna hit.
but I rolled a 16 plus 5
That-
is 21.
That'll hit. Roll me damage.
Cool, and I get a hunter's mark on him.
Do it.
Short sword is a d6, 12. 8 points of
8.
piercing.
All right. So you are going to stab him in the thigh as he stands up, grabs Forn, and goes, "Masked man!" And he's going to throw Forn with a 28. Forn, you are going to be airborne and are going to. You can make me an acrobatics roll to lessen the fall.
Oh boy. Oh, my dice have forsaken me. That's only acrobatics is a 8.
An 8. Oh my god, your dice have forsaken you so much, man. I'm sorry. You are going to fly across the battlefield and slam into one of these masked men, crashing them to the ground. You're going to take 15 points of bludgeoning damage, and so is the masked man.
Oh dear.
Are you unconscious again?
Probably. Wait.
15?
15. Yeah, but I was reading something. Hold on. Because that's an ability check, right? Technically.
It is an ability check.
Cool. Can I use my knowledge of past life?
Yes, you may. How many times can you use that per day?
Proficiency. So I have.
Perfect.
Another 3, so what did I say? So that's an 11?
An 11.
Yeah,
You have your
that's an
determination. You have your determination again?
Sure. Yep. I'll
Okay,
use it.
so you are going to take 7 points of damage instead.
Cool.
And that's way better than the alternative. You are going to smash down into them, dealing 20 points of damage to them, at which point that is going to drop that one below half health, which is good for you, bad for them. So Forn is tossed across the field. And it is Deianera.
Okay, so she's going to. I said, don't attack. We're here to help.
Masked man.
He's the wrong masked man.
Huh?
He's good. The other ones, the ones that are fighting your king and your princess, which you love because you spent 3 months with her, and the prince that she's marrying loves her brother. It's all very complicated. But you're here for her, and we can help. Just don't attack us. Attack them.
Make me a
And
persuasion
Deianera
roll.
is going to. Okay.
Flat, please.
Yep.
Please roll better than me.
But boy, my dice have also forsaken me. Though that one rolled, thank you, Liquid Core Dice from Bookwyrm, rolled a 19, which I don't add anything to, so 19.
Princess in trouble.
Yes.
Zilophius, smash, masked men.
But not Forn.
Who?
Not
And
white hair. And then Deianera will, she's gonna hope that he doesn't take an opportunity attack, but Deianera will start taking off towards the masked men with her move and action. She'll start dashing, and so will the bird, who can move
Okay.
80 feet. Flying.
All right. Mystredo, what do you do?
Oh, Inone has to go.
Inone is doing some stuff.
Oh, Inone's doing stuff.
She's invisible, so
Okay.
I'm not going to describe it.
Okay. Well, I was going through my list of stuff. No, he understands what's going on, so she doesn't have to try and convince him now what to do. Then she's going to try and get back to, I don't know, I guess, do I go back and do I run forward and try to heal Forn, or do I try and do something else? She's still kind of in this panic mode. I guess run over to Forn and make sure that he's okay, or at least not in the path, because he's kind of in the path of where the Cyclops is going to be running. I don't want him to step on him.
All right, so running back over that direction. What are you doing? You're just making your way back.
Looking for a weapon, not to fight the Cyclops, but just to kind of protect for anything else.
It seems that the masked men are wielding short swords.
Okay, is there anything I can grab that looks like it would hold up against it?
Against one of those? Ooh, that's weird.
Yeah, just anything to give me some kind of a couple of minutes in case they come after us.
You can, glancing around, make me an investigation check.
Okay. Oh my god, I got a natural 20.
You got a natural 20. You can see that one of the guards has dropped a, you'll notice there are two things that you could use. One of the guards has dropped one of their spears nearby. But you also see there are quite a number of stones nearby, and you are wearing fancy clothing, including underwear that would work very well as a sling.
I'm going to pick up the spear.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying, thongs are really good slings.
I get that there's an option.
I'm just here giving you options. You know, like, at the end of the day. Sexy snake thong.
Oh, Jesus.
Snong.
Well,
Snong.
Have I got any place to hold
snong.
the rocks?
Song.
Are the rocks closer than the spear?
They're equidistant.
Rocks.
I just like the idea of someone taking off their underwear
Let's
and
go,
like using
rocks.
it.
What the hell? You know, we're already here.
Because it's
who's gonna pay attention? Forn's almost knocked out, so he's not watching anything. Rocks it is.
all right. So across the
grab the
battlefield, you can see that there are several masked men. It looks like there are 5 of them, and one with a golden mask that appears to be leading that side of their contingent.
Okay. If we attack them, we're totally screwed, but 6 1, half dozen of the other at this point. Okay, yeah, let's fling some rocks.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So, Kelle,
This is
thank you.
long, so you know.
Okay,
shimmy out.
so you shimmy and go ahead and make me a sling attack.
Oh god.
So it is a ranged weapon attack. It's dexterity.
Okay, it's my dex. Yeah, that makes sense.
Are you attacking the one that Forn landed on?
Yeah. Well, if I'm attacking him, can I just hit him with the rock? Do I have to fling it?
You have to
close
still
enough,
try to
like-
throw it. Yeah, it's still an attack roll.
Yeah. Okay, it's still an attack roll. All right. Dex. Oh, that is not good. That's a 10. Do I have anything for my Dex mod. I won, so I get an 11.
An 11? All right.
Yeah.
He is prone because of Forn, though, so... Oh, but it's a ranged attack. Damn. Okay, so, like, shimmying off, you're going to go... and launch it, and a rock is going to clatter off the side of his mask. Is there anything you want to do with your bonus action?
Duck, so he doesn't think it was me.
Okay, so you'll just kind of duck down. That's not going to really do
Yeah,
much,
kind of
but...
Duck and turn around like,
All right. And with
wasn't
that...
me. Wasn't me.
Okay, one sec. Let me just roll for their initiatives as well. Okay.
Forn, you are unconscious, right?
No, I'm just laying there going, I hate this job so much.
Okay.
Not watching the snake show?
Okay, thank you very much while I was adjusting some initiatives there for the new round. Okay, so Mystredo, that is your round. The leader, the one in the golden mask, is going to snarl and say,
Kill all of the King Killer's aides.
and he is going to raise a hand and he is going to rush at Forn. Forn, you used your acrobatics roll, so you did not land on your ass. So he is going to make 2 attacks against you. The first is going to be a 15.
Yes.
And the second is going to be a 22.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. I can't even raise my AC high enough. Damn.
Okay, so that is going... how many hit points do you have left?
Just 6.
Okay, you are going to take 6 plus 12 points of poison damage. So he's going to rush forward and jam a blade into your back.
Kill the rest of them!
He's going to say from behind his mask. Gwylan, it is your turn.
Yeah, that's not good. They're pretty far away from me, right?
You are. Or they are,
And-
yes.
Okay. Do I get the sense that maybe the Cyclops is starting to
Oh, yeah.
listen to
Oh, yeah.
Deianera? Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. That's good. That's good. That's really good. I'm just checking how far my range on this thing is. Okay. A creature I can see. I would argue... Oh, no. Yeah, no, creature I can see. Okay. So we're gonna move up. We're gonna get right up as far as I can reasonably. That's my... Okay, and this will be my bonus action. Okay.
Okay.
I think that's about
All right, so
30
rushing up to the side of
feet.
the crushed fountain, what do you do?
Yeah. And then Gwylan's gonna use her clever as the gods feature to the boss, the gold mask guy, because she can see him.
Mhm.
I need them to... I'm gonna do a charisma deception roll, and it's contested by their wisdom insight.
Okay. That is going to be a 13.
13, and mine is deception. I said. Yeah. My deception is pretty damn good. So mine's an 18. So I win.
All right.
So I win the contest. So my allies now have advantage on attacks against that creature until the beginning of my next turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So this is
Forn.
gonna sort of
Oh, sorry.
deceive and surprise, and that's my movement, my bonus action, and I have an actual action too.
Ooh. What do you wanna
can I do? I think, because I don't want to lose track of this spear. It's too handy. I think Gwylan's can actually. Oh, she doesn't have her bow or any of her equipment on her, does she? That sucks. this glowing spear, is it still doing cool stuff? Is it still glowing?
It's still glowing.
Can she just kind of look at it? And I think she's gonna lift it up and point it and say, "Come on, zap!" And we'll kind of like smack it a few times.
You may
She
make
has
a
no idea what
ranged.
it does.
You can make a ranged attack against the masked man immediately in front of you.
Beautiful. So this is the one that's closest to me, right?
This is the one that's
that
closest to you,
I
just
bamboozled?
across the
Okay.
brazier.
Cool. All right. Anything else I need to add to this roll other than
It's
just
a
roll to hit?
ranged attack, like shooting a bow.
So it would be a dex.
Yep.
That's gonna be a. I think it's an 11. From the looks of that.
11 total.
Oh, and plus, do I get proficiency as well?
Yeah.
Then 13.
You have determination.
I do. That would bring it to
Okay.
15.
Roll
spend
me
it, sure.
roll me 46 damage. A bolt of lightning is going to shoot out of the spear. It is now empty.
And that's gonna be 13.
It has 13. It had 3 charges per day, but the king showed off earlier to some guests, so it was down one.
Gwylan don't know that. She's just like, this thing did stuff before. Just hold it out, smack it like a flashlight kind of thing. Just like, zzz, come on.
Okay, so it is going to zord across, and lightning is going to strike that one, and it is going to zort. It is still up, but is not having a great time. Forn, what memory is holding you to this life?
He has a memory of the first heist he ever committed. Stole for just a basic heist at some rich neighborhood high store to help support his family because both his parents were poor, and was just really glad how successful he was because kept them stable for a while.
All right, you cling to this mortal coil. Tyria, you have started climbing up the side of the hill.
So I actually have a question here.
Yes.
So mouse typically requires a bonus action to be told to do stuff, but can take his own actions of his own initiative if I'm incapacitated. Does that count if I'm out of sight?
I'll say so. Yeah, sure, for this round.
Yeah, then I think Mouse is going to go hang out next to a certain cool Medusa, Mystredo over here, because she's nice. And then is going to try to repair himself because he can cast Mend on himself. So we'll do 11 more hit points. And then Tyria is going to try to climb her way up.
Okay, what's your movement speed?
Movement speed on Tyria is 40, so I think can climb 20 feet around. So
Yep, but if you do a double move as your action, you can climb up to the edge.
That's true. Let's do it.
Okay, so you are going to climb over the edge, and goon number 1, or masked man number 1, is going to rush forward at Deianera, and is going to make 2 attacks with his spear.
Okay.
So these guys have spears. The leader has a short sword. Okay, so attack. What am I doing? Never mind. First attack. Oh, that was so close to a nat 20, and then it tipped. That is going to be 13.
Nope.
Okay.
Missed.
The next masked man is going to swarm toward you, and they lock bodies next to you, and it's clear that these creatures at one point fought in a phalanx. For now, they are far more dangerous. That is going to be a 21.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay. Oh, that's max damage. You are going to take out of this one. That is going to be 9 points of piercing damage.
Oof, okay.
Plus
Oh no.
9 points of poison damage.
Ouch. Hold on, let's do math.
Okay, that is-
Yikes.
The other one, the one on the south, is going to roar and charge at Gwylan, leaping up into the air to stab her, and that is going to be a 13. I'm going to use a hurt them more. That is going to be a 12. Going to use a hurt them more. It's going to be a 12. God damn. So
Let me know if you hit a 16.
He lunges at you, and you get into this series of basically spear fighting maneuvers of ting, ting, ting. He's going to make 3 attacks. None of them are going to hit. And the one that was fighting Forn is going to rush up to finish Deianera off. And is going to make an attack against her. And that is going to be an 18.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That is going to be 5 points of damage from the piercing.
Okay.
And 2 points of poison damage. I rolled double ones.
Oh my god.
Last but not least, the one that is holding back is going to go woo, 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 and is going to hurl a stone at your bird with a nat 20. So Sophos is
Inone, where the fuck are you?
Sophos is going to take 2d4 damage.
Okay.
That is going to be 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay. That are the goons, and then Zillaphilus is going to take his move action, which he has a movement of 40 feet. He is going to bellow out a roar, and he can do this. He is going to rush forward and is going to make 2 attacks on the masked man that just stabbed you, Deianera. Okay, that is going to be a 12. That's not going to be enough. But the second one's holy crap, the second one's a nat 20. Okay, 8, 15, 17, 26. Okay, I don't even need to count the rest. He takes a swing. The masked man dodges out of the way, and he goes, "Masked man, bad!" And there is going to be a splat of blood as he brings down more than 50 hit points of damage on top of the creature's head. And then kind of turns to you and goes, "Here." That's what he does. Deianera, it's your turn.
Okay. This is not where she wants to be right now. Yeah, as a bonus action, she's going to move her hunter's mark to the one that hit her real bad.
Okay.
The first one missed. She's going to do that, and then she's going to swipe. Or
Swipe
like,
left.
she's gonna swipe him with a sword, short sword.
Okay.
I can talk. So she's gonna make an attack with the short sword. Ooh, that's a 16 to hit.
16 to hit's going to hit.
Oh, nice. Okay, so 2d6. 10 points of piercing damage to him.
Perfect.
And then Burb is going to make an attack.
Did you remember your hunter's mark?
Yeah, it's 2d6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Short sword's 1d6. Hunter's mark
Okay.
1d6.
All right, so 10
2d6.
points?
Yee.
All right.
And then Burb
Perfect.
is going to make a attack.
Okay, please do.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Burb. That's a 2. That's not going to hit.
It's a little knocked off by the blow that struck it a moment ago.
Yeah. And Yeah. Verb. Ooh. Yep. That's gonna just stay there. That is Deianera.
Okay. That's Deianera. All right. Top of the initiative, Mystredo.
Okay.
What do you do?
I want to finish running over to Forn and smack him with the cantrip. No, it's not a cantrip. Sorry, it
You wanna use
is.
Cure
it
Wounds?
is no, I have a second level spell. Shoot, where is it? I just had it. It is. No, where was it? Where did I do with it? Where is it?
I don't know.
Hang on.
What are you trying to do?
It is. I can. Protection from poison. That's it. I have protection from poison, so I can touch him with it and neutralize the poison.
Okay. So he took
Yes.
poison damage. He's not poisoned though.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, but then he has advantage on saving throws against being poisoned, at least. Is that more help? Is that less helpful? That's less helpful, isn't it?
Or you already have that, Forn?
Yeah, no one knows that, but I do have advantage. My character does have advantage on that and resist.
weird.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just regular mortal type of guy.
Nope, not anymore.
No, not anymore. Okay, well then let's just do some healing of the wounds then. Because
Sure, you could also turn into another animal if you wanted to, or anything like that.
I could. Oh, man. What would be good and
Or you could heal, like whatever works for you.
yeah, no, let's heal him because I don't want him dead. Dead is
All right,
bad.
sounds good. Roll me. What level spell are you casting?
I am going to use. No, that's not. It's a 1 level.
Sure,
I'm going to
you
use the 1 level Cure Wounds.
Okay. I'm just letting you know because you don't play casters very often. You can upcast if you have a second level spot.
Yeah. I know. I'm keeping track of all of these. I haven't used
sounds
any
good.
second levels yet, so this is
Sounds good.
still
All
first
right, so
level.
that'll be a D8 plus your wisdom.
Yeah. 7 together.
All right, 7 points. To
So he's not
Forn. Forn, you're going to
not
be
dead yet.
be lurched back. Do you have
Not
any
on my
bonus
watch,
actions?
dude. I do get a bonus action. Do I have one I can use?
You can't cast another spell.
No, I can't. I don't. Let's see. No, I didn't pick up any. I didn't pick up a spear, so no, I can't use the one that I had in mind. So no, I'm good. I'm done.
All right. Then the leader is going to take a step forward over Forn's corpse, over Forn's fallen body, and is going to glare at you and raise a short sword. Time to die,
Yep.
witch.
I'm not a witch. I'm a druid. Thank you.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he takes 2 swings. As he goes to raise the first one, though, you and Forn can make opportunity attacks. I botched.
Alrighty. Huh.
Oh, how far are you from me if you have opportunity attacks on this guy? Let me just double check.
Quite
this
a
real quick.
ways.
I need to. Is he?
Yeah,
oh,
we're
no,
good.
he's more than 30 feet.
Yeah.
Crap.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's only an 11 I missed.
Only an 11? Okay.
Well. Oh, I see. So I just
Unless-
have to actually physically act.
You'll have to
Yeah.
just physically just
My-
lash out if you'd like.
Because it
Okay.
uses your reaction and not only lets
Or you
use
can choose not to.
limited things. No, you don't have to.
Or you could use your snakes. I'm pretty sure you could use your snakes, can't you?
Yeah, your snakes will count
I'll
as
lash out and chomp.
melee weapons.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll just let them have a chomp.
Okay.
Yep.
So make me an attack roll.
Fight him, boys!
I love that you can actually get
And
Eldritch Blast
holy
from
crap.
Spell Sniper.
Do you want me to take a picture of this because I got a nat 20 again?
Beautiful.
Hell is sucking all of our luck. It's great.
All right, roll me
Right.
damage. And who is getting inspiration?
Who's getting inspiration?
Inspirational crit. You rolled a crit.
I guess. Let's give inspiration to Gwylan. She's trying to get here and do something. So, yeah.
All right, sounds good. All right, roll me damage. So probably 1d. Is it a d6 for the snakes?
Yeah,
Damn.
it's a d6. Yeah. And I got a 6. Okay.
Okay, and that's piercing damage.
That is piercing damage.
Okay.
And
6
target needs to make a DC 12 con.
Okay. Pass.
Okay. Also, that's a
Okay.
crit, Kelle. You gotta roll the dice twice.
Oh yeah, that's right. Roll
Ooh.
2d6.
Yeah.
So roll again.
Okay.
Roll that d6 one more time.
4.
Okay, so that's a total of what was that? What was the first one? 6?
10. Yeah. 4.
Okay, and what's your
10
dex?
total,
My dex.
Dex mod?
Dex. +1. Yeah.
Okay, so 11.
11. Rarely get a crit attack.
That's not true. Not in this game. All right. Okay, so lashing out, he's going to take a swing at you, and your snakes are going to bite into his arm. He is going to roar with pain, and I'm going to roll again with a hurt the more. And does a 12 hit you?
No.
Okay, so he will lash out twice, not able to make contact with you. Gwylan, it's your turn.
So okay, yeah, was the offer on the table still? Because I
Nope,
was
the
wanting to
offer
know
is
if I
on my side.
could... Okay, it got used. Well, never mind then. In that case, my advantage effect on what's his face will end now because it was
Oh, you're right.
my turn?
Absolutely. Forn, reroll. You would have had advantage.
Oh. That'll be a 17.
That will hit. Don't forget that even on your off hands, if you want, you could spend a key point to make that a stunning strike. If you, oh, is that level 5? That's level 5.
Yeah, one more level, I wish.
Okay, so roll me some damage as you punch him in the balls.
So 7. I'm gonna make it poison.
Okay. So the entire damage is poison?
Yep.
Okay. You are going to crank him in the side of the leg, and as you do, you are going to see that as your strike kind of boils into him, his body's made of necrotic flesh. It doesn't seem to find purchase.
Noted.
Noted. So Gwylan, your advantage against him is going to fade this round.
Yeah, so that ends at the beginning of my turn in this case.
Okay.
Not like the other one, which was at the end. So, and then I've got this guy who's right in front of me, who I don't like. And I would like to, first off, I would like to attack.
Okay.
And then I would like to toss the spear to my offhand, because
Okay.
I have Spearmaster, which makes this a finesse weapon.
Mhm.
And I would like to stab again.
Okay.
Because
Yep.
So I'm going to do it as a one-hand instead of a two-hand attack, so it'll be a lower dice damage, but I'm hoping I can do it twice.
So I believe you can only do that if the weapon is light and in your offhand.
Oh, okay, because it's the finesse that lets you dual wield. Never mind. You are correct. I forgot about that piece there.
I know, I always forget about that too when I'm playing a two-weapon fighter.
It's the finesse part that I'm like, right, that's the part I always think about, because you need to have that feature. In that case, let me just double check to see if I have a bonus action that gives me something fun.
Yep, it requires light, unfortunately.
the fun part about this, though, is that I can choose another creature that is, as long as it's not the same creature, I can do my trick thing again. So I'm going to try and fake out the one guy right in front of me with my bonus action. So I need a Wisdom Insight roll from them.
Nope. 6.
So I definitely pass because I know that my bonus is better than that.
All right, so go ahead.
That's a deception is like 13 or something. Okay, cool. So that means I now have advantage on my attack against this creature, which is awesome, which means I can sneak attack and stab with my regular attack.
Do it.
So that's going to be a 24 to hit.
That's a hit. Roll me damage.
That's only 10.
How do you want to do it?
Piercing. Oh, basically it's just kind of like gonna do like a fake out like to the side and then it's just gonna like quickly spin the end and just stab like right in the chest or the gap in the armor.
The mask is going to turn brittle and just flake away like rust and is going to fall to the ground. The body is going to vanish as the mask clatters and then dissolves into nothing.
Insight? Or Arcana? Do I know what the hell that is? Why would do that? All right.
You can make me a religion roll.
Oh, religion. Okay, sure. Well, that would be a 9. Probably not then.
It's
kind of
spooky.
Like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's spooky.
It's spoopy. All right. Anything else you're doing? I think that's your turn.
I can move, I think.
You still
I haven't
can.
done that yet. I still can. Let's get up into the fray here. A lot closer, so. So, kind of on the edge of the fountain. Closest to
Sounds
everybody.
good. All right, Forn, it's your turn. You are prone.
Okay,
Because
so
you are
Forn will
unconscious?
spend some of his movement to get up.
Okay.
He's gonna take his mask off, smoke coming from his mouth because he's just pissed now. I
Yep.
want to use one of my faded rolls and just unleash on the guy next to me.
All right, do it. Roll to see if it's a crit.
Probably not, but we'll see. It is not a crit.
Okay. All right, roll me to
I
give
want
me
to dump
max
a key
damage.
point, and I want to. Cool. And I want to dump a key point, my last key point for flurry as well.
Okay, give me flurry. And take narrative control, please.
So 21 for one,
That'll
19
absolutely
for
hit.
the other, and it's all gonna be. So Forn's eyes are draconic, but they're hidden behind his mask, and as smoke comes from his mouth, his fists are gonna ignite on fire. I'm going to scorch you and send you back to wherever hell you came from. And
All right.
you would actually like to. I don't think you'd kill him. You'd want to punch a hole through his chest if this is intention.
Okay. You absolutely can. You are going to your smoldering hand is going to punch directly into his chest. Give me damage. So max damage on the first, and then roll for the second.
So it's 7 on the first, and
That's okay. All right.
and 6. That's 12 more damage on top of that with the other 3 hits.
Okay.
But
so
for
that's-
narrative, I think it's just one punch.
Okay. Remember to
You
double
just
the
rev
damage
the
because it's an
fire up.
auto. It's an auto crit. On a faded
So
roll.
the dice. That's another. Is it for just the first one?
The
Or all
first
of
one's
them?
an auto crit.
So that'd be another 4.
Another 4.
There's
Are
a
you only a
1d4.
D4 right now?
Yeah.
All right, so smashing in, you are going to reach into his chest, pulling out the core essence, and as he screams, there's going to be a flash of light, and the mask is going to clatter to the ground. As he dissolves into burnt, emberish smoke. The others are going to reel from this. That might be helpful for y'all. Tyria, it is your turn. What do you do?
I feel Tyria's pulling herself up over the cliff edge with a really angry look on her face. Like the horns pop up first, and these cow eyes, and the tip of her nose. And she's actually gonna yell orders at her cute little minions to start. So she'll yell, "Mouse, Canary, help Deianera." And Mouse is gonna run on over next to her, and then Canary actually can cast spells on her behalf. So that's gonna be her action, is casting a Cure Light Wounds.
Nice.
As a little bird perches on your face. And she'll pull herself up. She's also gonna start rampaging forwards, but she's gonna be a bit slow on that one there. Cure Wounds. I wish the system had a charge. That would be nice.
Right.
So 6 hit points. I could have rolled better on Cure Wounds, but you'll heal 6
I mean,
from
you
a Canary
doubled
landing
what
on
I
your
had,
hands.
so I'm at double that.
I mean, I'll take it. It's pretty good.
Right,
Could be
right,
worse.
thank you. Many thanks.
And then
Tyria.
she'll move, because I guess her movement speed right now is 50 actually. So she'll
Oh, yeah.
start angrily rampaging in this general direction, but she can't quite make it. Oh, she can make it to a table though. So there's another
Why
round
was
she's
it?
gonna
Why is
throw
it
a table
50
at
instead of
someone.
40?
Because she has Longstrider cast on her.
Oh, so then you can make it right up because you would have been able to move. Is the 50
I think
only to your walking
if it's a
speed?
60-foot distance from down below, then she would be able to make it like on a full movement just to the top, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you
It's
rush
okay.
over
She
to the
can throw a
tables.
table next round.
Okay. The two goons here are going to reel from having their leader killed, and are going to make an attack on Deianera. The first one is going to take a swipe. That is going to
These
be
are within 5 feet of Mouse. They both have disadvantage attacking anyone
do they?
with Mouse.
Okay, so that first one is going to hit with a 19. And the second is going to only have an 11.
That does not hit.
Okay, the first one is going to do 6 piercing
Okay.
and 5 poison.
Oh my god, I have 1 HP.
That's so great. Oh, that's so great. They're gonna make
my
2 slashes
God.
at you. And Zilophilis is going to take a step forward and make 2 attacks. One is not going to be enough, but the next one is. As Zilophilis takes a step forward, he is going to smash down on one of them. And that is going to be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only 15 points of damage on that one, but that's the one that Deianera struck, and is going to be mulched into the ground as he reaches over and smashes that one next to Mouse. The one at the end is going to draw back and make a sling attack against Mystredo with a 19. Mystredo, you are going to take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as a sling bolt smashes into the side of one of your snakes. And Deianera, it's your turn.
Lenny.
Okay. So because Deianera put her hunter's mark on the one that hit her.
So you can jump that to the next one if you want.
So okay, that was the one he smushed. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. All right. So bonus action, move that again.
Okay.
And then I will. Yeah, I'll just do a short sword attack again.
All right, go ahead.
That's going to be a dirty 20.
That'll absolutely hit. Roll me damage.
Whew! A whopping rolled almost minimum damage on that. So a whopping 6 points of piercing.
6 points of piercing are going to slam into that one. He's still up, but very badly hurt. Anything else on your turn?
Burb's gonna prepare a reaction to stabilize me when I evidently go down.
All right, I'm going to flip the offer over. And make another attack roll against Mystredo with a nat 20! Mystredo, do me a favor, take another 6 points of bludgeoning damage to the head as another sling bolt goes dunk.
I mean, it hurts, but no, I'm not dead yet.
You're not dead yet. Okay.
You said 6?
6.
6. Okay.
Okay, and that is
Getting
top
mad.
of the initiative with Mystredo.
Okay. Gonna be. We're back to the rocks and the sling. So yeah. Who am I gonna hit? I'm gonna hit. Which one was it? Is it this guy?
It is the one in the distance on the far west.
Oh, that one. Okay. I'm gonna wing it at him.
Okay. Pick up the
Sure.
bolt, throw it back. All right, give it to me.
Yeah. I'll wing it. Does an 18 work?
An 18 hits. Roll me a d4. Add your dex bonus.
Oh yeah. So then that's 19.
Good. All right, and then roll me a d4 for damage.
4.
4. All right, 5 with your dex bonus then.
Yeah.
Okay, your bolt is going
Yeah.
to smash into him now. You're just trading this bolt back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else you're doing on your turn? Do you have a bonus action?
Get him in the. I can only heal on my bonus action, so. Oh my gosh, how many have I got left? I don't think I've got much left.
And unless you upcast.
Yeah, unless I upcast, I can. Well, yeah, I could. No, I've only used 2 first level spells, so okay. I mean, let's healing word on Forn again
I
because
think you've
he needs
used
to be
healing
Forn
word.
again.
You've used 3. You've healing word
Oh,
twice
yes, sorry.
and used
I've used
cure
it
wounds
twice.
once.
No, I can't use it again. Let's go with the cure wounds.
At second level?
Yes, I've still got
Okay.
2 first level slots left, but yeah, let's take cure
Okay.
wounds at the second level.
All right, so that's 2d8 plus wisdom for Forn.
Okay. Yeah, let's give him some extra. 8. That's 8. We have.
So actually, sorry, Kelle. If you're using your bonus action, it's got to be healing word. So it's going to be it's 2d4.
Thank you. So let's go 2 and 4. Thank you. That's right.
No worries.
Spellcasting's weird.
Or we could flip the offer if you wanted to cast it as a bonus
he
action.
gets 5. No, he gets 5. He gets 5. So
Okay.
he's not
All right, sounds good.
dead yet.
Okay, so
Again.
that'll be your turn. Gwylan, then it's your turn.
Slightly dead.
5 more
Sure
to
be.
Forn. And that was 2d4 you rolled, right, Kelle?
Yes.
Okay.
2d4.
Plus your wisdom.
Oh, plus wisdom is.
I think it's 8 then, right?
I keep forgetting about wisdom. I believe so, because wisdom is very.
Plus 3?
My wisdom is a 3. Wisdom is a plus 3, so yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
8 points to Forn.
Yes.
Sorry.
All right, Gwylan, it's your turn.
Okay, so let's see. So there's one. As far as I can tell, there is one that is currently right up against next to my allies,
Yes.
which has a rat next to it.
Yes,
and
and
then
then
there's
there is
one
one
that's
slingshotting bolts from across the way.
Yeah, which is also not very cool of them. But I think to expedite things, we're gonna shimmy on over next to the one that is closest.
Okay.
Get right up in their business, and we're going to just. I think we're gonna do the. I think it's a cantrip, booming blade. I believe. I think Gwylan's pissed and basically is just like smacking the spear, hoping that it has a few charges left in it, and is fully going to attribute anything that happens here to the spear and not herself.
All right, make me an attack roll. And what's my save for booming blade, or is there one? There isn't. not, is there?
No. So it's part of the action used to cast a spell. You make a melee attack
Okay.
with a weapon against a creature within the spell's range, otherwise the spell fails. But the attack should still happen if it.
Okay, make me an attack roll.
Okay.
And roll with it.
Motherfucker. Say with advantage? Please tell me
Yeah,
you said
are
with
you-
advantage.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I believe you can sneak attack with this.
Oh fuck. I can, yeah, because there's an ally right there.
Did you just botch?
Or I should be able to. Well, here's what happened.
Okay.
I rolled a dice, and then
Yep.
you said, roll with advantage as I was rolling. And the first dice was a 1, as it gave the result. And then the second dice was a 4. So it's your call. What do you want to have happen here?
Well, you had advantage.
Yeah, so the advantage gave me rolled a 4. But... So,
Well, it's not the one.
Okay, cool. Just because I had rolled it before we had said that I had advantage, so just checking. Okay, so that's gonna be an 11 to hit with all my bonuses, I believe.
All right.
Still not brilliant. I don't know if that hits.
An 11 is not going to hit, unfortunately. So the spell is going to fizzle.
It will fizzle, and I will not actually successfully hit them. Cool.
Sorry about that.
No, that's all good. That's all good. And I don't think I have anything else useful. Oh, actually, I don't think I've used my bonus action yet. So I think we'll jump in, get ready to stab, and then is going to whiff, and then going to use the bonus action to disengage because, oh shoot, that was not what I wanted to do.
All right.
And we're just going to get out of there real quick.
Sounds
and
good.
move
All right.
out.
Forn, it is your turn now.
Well, still in a pretty bad mood. He's going to walk over to the guy that's attacking Deianera, and he's going to take 2 attacks at it.
Okay.
And he's going to keep using fire.
Sounds good. Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
That's a 21 for the first one and a 21 for the second one.
Those are 2 hits. Roll
Now
me
the dice
damage.
are playing nice. So 12 points of fire damage.
12 points of fire damage. How do you want to do it?
So he walks up to the guy, spins him around, uppercuts him, but turns his body to the point where he slams him into the ground.
Nice. And he's just going to crumble into ash and rust. All right. There is one more remaining. Tyria, it's your turn.
This guy's got a real, like, one of those faces you just really want to throw a table at. So let's throw
no.
a table at his face.
Okay, make me a ranged
Do it.
attack with strength. You have disadvantage because of the range on the table, but you also have inspiration.
Understandable. Let's neutralize it. I think she's feeling inspired to throw someone a table. To throw a table at someone. I rolled a 16. So my
That's
strength
gonna
is
be a hit.
4.
A
So
table is an
20,
improvised
30, 20 to hit?
weapon, but I'm going to say that a table of this weight is going to be 2d10.
Sounds good. I'm picturing food just dramatically flying everywhere, all over the place. 13 damage.
13 damage. All right. That did you add your strength to that?
just the wrestling chat, in our secret chat here. What's this? Tyria coming in with a table? What?
Did you add
Did
your strength mod to that?
I did not actually. It'll be +4.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
17 damage. I feel like it should be really, really like non-dramatic. I think the table should just land. It just stop, like skid to a stop, cease to be there. Table just lands regularly fine. Maybe the food goes flying a little bit, but a couple of plates stay with it. And then the little mask just sort of clatters to the floor down below in a pile of dust.
May I add one thing to that?
Please do.
As it lands, a little place card will float back on it that says Mr. and Mrs. Henderson on it.
Yes.
All right. As that crashes to the ground, you can hear the sound distantly of more and more of these masked men being dispatched over and over as the battle seems to be wrapping up on the other side. Over there, It seems they're being routed. You can see great acts of heroism. You can see that the two princes are fighting next to each other, bleeding from manly muscles on their shoulders and arms, but otherwise are looking at each other with quite a bit of abject adoration. And as that occurs, and the last one of these masked men vanishes, the princess is going to rush over, and Nipernez is going to rush over to Ziliphilas and go, "You shouldn't have come."
But Miss Princess.
And she will embrace him by the thigh, and he will kind of grab her. He's much, much bigger than her. And in the pause, the king will step forward and look at all of you, clutch his stumped hand, and go,
I thought I was the one who was giving away someone else's hand today. What is the meaning of this?
I think this belongs to you. You dropped it. And Gwylan like holds up the spear.
Get it back to me once the bleeding has stopped. I think I'm going to put pressure on instead.
That's probably a really good idea. Did you want someone to look at it?
Yes. In a moment. Nina, what is the meaning of this?
Father, I love him.
Really?
And she shoots him like the angriest daughter look you can imagine as he starts to just prepare to badmouth the Cyclops. Yep, that's a definite hit on intimidation.
Yeah. I mean, it's unconventional, but are you... Far be it for me to keep my daughter away from what she wants. But... we still must have a wedding. The diplomatic problems that this will cause... This could cause a war, Nina.
I think you can still have a wedding and organize or unite two nations.
What do you mean? Are you okay? I'm fine. Are you alright? You were hurt. Nothing that I can't handle.
Why don't you just ask your son if he wants to marry his love?
And Gwylan's like pointing, just like
My son
like,
doesn't have a...
there.
Oh,
So what do you know?
as he looks over his
Lenny's
shoulder.
kind of like, I think he loves him. I think they're a lovely couple.
Lovely couple. I love me some Shonen Ai.
I see. You know, Nikamis. Yes, father? You could have saved us a lot of time if you just faced... I'm getting woozy. Do you want
I want to cast Cure Wounds on the king, because I have gifted Metallic Dragon.
Hey! Oh, good. Roll it for me. I like that you saved that in your pocket to the last moment.
So 7 points of healing. Or wait,
7
Other
points
times
of
he was
healing?
unconscious.
Healing.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
So the blood's gonna stop flowing. Oh,
Thank you. Well, I suppose I should figure this out. My geists! Let us rally! Let us celebrate! There is much to do! He looks over his shoulder at you. Thank you, my guests. In the meanwhile, can you find my hand for the cleric? My guests! And he will head over to the rest of the assembled guests and begin to address them. And
Anyone see where the hands was?
can I get an
Where
investigation
is
roll?
your friend, Gwylan?
I think the hand is back over by the fan.
You said investigation roll?
An investigation or... yeah.
Sure.
Deianera is going to just start. She's gonna send Sophos to look for Inone.
Searching around the area, he will see nothing. Gwylan, looking around, the hand is nowhere to be seen. You remember it was attached to the spear, and then the spear was tossed to you.
Yeah, there was no hand when I got the spear. So some point between points A and B and C and D.
Can I get an insight roll off of everybody as Gwylan is rattling that off?
Kelly, could I roll that with advantage since she's already
Yeah.
been sussing on it?
Yeah, you get the sus vantage.
Somehow Tyria has an 18 on insight.
Damn. 19.
23 here.
23. All right. Anybody with a 15 or higher is going to remember last night when you were given the tour around. And the way into the royal vault was unlocked by the king's
Right.
hand.
Scheiße.
What do you do?
Deianera,
her
we have
one-
someplace we should go.
Yes. With her 1 HP, Deianera is gallops off to the
Alright.
royal vault.
Forn can keep up with her, so he's running with her.
Oh gosh.
We'll do the same just because I don't want Deianera to
Where's
die.
everyone going?
Your rotten friend
Yeah,
is stealing
can I
the
have a
vault.
With what proof? Hold on, and Gwylan's gonna start running.
Okay. As you all run off to the royal vault, I think that's a good time for us to take a quick break. We'll be right back, everyone. Don't go anywhere. Everybody, welcome back. This is the part of the program where we briefly talk to the chat. So folks, hope you're having fun today. I'm going to keep this to about 5 minutes, but I just want to let you all know that Extra Life is coming up in just 3 weeks. Folks, I'm very excited. You know who else is excited? We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think everybody except for Trazelta is running a game here for Extra Life.
That's true.
Step up,
Yes.
Traz.
Yeah, he will one day. He will one day. We'll find
He
something
will
good
one
for
day.
him.
We will. Well,
Yeah.
so do we want to say what we're running? So I'm going to be running a.
Sure.
It's going to start as a D&D game, and then it's going to go off the
That's usually the
rails
case for you.
for my final game. Yeah, I only get to run one game this time, folks. I'm very excited, but I get to play in a
Nice.
bunch, which is good. Robin, what are you running?
I'm running a Monster of the Week powered by the Apocalypse. Yeah, that
Mo.
word. Mo?
Mo. Like mow the lawn.
Oh,
Monster of the Week.
Mo the lawn. Yeah,
Yeah.
I always see as Mao.
Meow.
Mao.
Wow.
Like now,
Amy's
cow.
running the game with the best title ever.
Yeah, Thirsty Sword Lesbians.
Gonna
Yeah.
have
To read the book again
Yes.
and figure out kind of where I want to, if I want to lead you somewhere with the player.
You should
somewhere,
run it
or
in
if I wanna-
Lesbos City. Lesbos City.
I'll have to look up some of the stuff again for it because it's been a while since I read it.
Lesbonia.
Lesbosity.
Les
Sounds like an
Boston.
app for something. Ooh, Les Boston.
Le Boston.
Hello.
Millie,
hello.
what are you running in Le Boston?
I think I'm going to be running because I'm the first game in Extra Life this year,
You are.
which is quite the honor. So I want to run backwards D&D. I think I'm going to run for the dungeon where you're playing the minions, not the heroes, and dying horribly in dungeon security.
Can I be a
I
kobold or a
love that.
goblin?
God, yes.
I'm so sad I'm
absolutely, yeah.
working. Oh god.
I'm sad you're
Gobos.
working, too.
I think you can be a sick ass skeleton in it. You got options.
Well, I could be a skeleton.
I haven't read the rules more than very briefly.
an accent
if I'm
a skeleton?
Yeah, I think you're legally required to, actually, yeah.
Hey, yo, I'm a skeleton. I'm with the Teamsters Union.
Hey.
We're striking in sympathy
Can't
with the
just see I'm
kobolds.
clattering here.
I'm clattering here. Look, I'm some type of xylophone. All right,
I was
and
gonna
Kelle,
say,
what are
your last name needs to be Silo Bones.
Xylobone? My name's Dr. Bones. Dr. Henry Bones.
Awesome.
All right, and Kelle, you're running a game too for the first time.
Yes, I am running Brindlewood Bay, the Great Brindlewood Bay Bake Off. So it's going to be lots of fun. As Mike says, I'm doing tons of research by watching every episode of Midsummer Murders, and it's going to be a hoot because all my players get to be little old ladies. So Breck is very excited to be a little old lady. In my game.
I specifically, when I was casting that game, I think Robin was helping me cast that one. We were looking around and I'm like, is Breck a little old lady? And she's like, yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Mike was saying last night in their game with Traz that he's very excited. Says, I gotta
Thanks.
be a little old
Very
lady.
much
I
so.
love
Yeah.
Breck's enthusiasm. His Breck-thusiasm.
I know it's just awesome. So
It's-
I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be so much fun.
It's going to be fantastic. So, other things that are coming in the near future, folks. Fandelver is going to be starting in September, so I hope you're going to join us for that. Also, we're going to have a Planescape game starting in October, which is going to be probably about halfway through Arkos. There is going to be a bit of a break after this episode because we are away at a convention, and then we are doing Extra Life. So we're actually going to be taking a few weeks off, which is you'll see in a minute. It'll be fun. It'll be fine. Also, thanks to everybody who's been making memes and fan art. I haven't seen it yet because I've been running the game, but apparently there's fan art in our Discord.
Go check
My
it out.
very
The
first
Discord.
fan art.
Really? Okay.
I've never had any before.
Okay. Hold on.
It's very cute. It's super cute. And so
Snack.
taken. Snacks.
Neat.
Okay,
Snack,
hold on. I'm gonna
snacks.
try to load it. I'm trying to load it, but my phone is stupid because I haven't upgraded it yet. I'm going to. Broadcast spoilers. Where's the art? Is it in broadcast spoilers?
Yeah, an Arkos.
Yep, under the specific Arkos spoiler thread.
Yeah.
Arco spoilers. Boop. Ah, fan art. That's so chibi and cute.
I know.
You're a druid and go first in initiative. Oh god, please no. Oh my god, there's a lot of Mystredo fan art. When did Mystredo become the
I
breakout
know.
character? There's more
I
fan art of
don't- I
Mystredo than
don't
anybody.
know, and I'm blushing. It's just like, oh my gosh.
Keeping God.
Also, damn you, Amy, you mentioned wigs, and now I'm looking on Arda.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I'm looking elsewhere because the right color shade that I'm looking for.
And
Oh,
thank you for
very,
the
very
elegant
limited.
sling for a more civilized age meme. I love it.
Yeah.
See,
How
I
was it
have some new games coming up, and I might need to get wigs for certain characters.
You might need a couple of wigs for one character, actually, if you go with the concept we were talking about the other night.
Oh yeah, for that I forgot about that wig too.
You need a couple wigs because that's going to change throughout. Well, I guess you can cycle through all your wigs with that character.
That's true.
But what are we talking about? I guess you'll have to tune in. Also, thanks to everybody who stuck around last night for Mage the Ascension of the Victorian Age. That was an oof session for many reasons that I won't get into today. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. All right. Anything else that we want to mention before we should hop back into game?
Nah, let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Buy coffee, buy dice.
Buy coffee, buy dice.
If you're on the Patreon tonight
By
at
Curious.
6:30 is at 6. Sorry, it's at 6.
If you show up at 6:30, it'll already be
episode 3.
happening. It'll be good.
It'll already be happening, but you'll miss some stuff.
Yeah, you won't know who we are.
It's a 6 Pacific time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
6
six specific. Sorry. I'm a punk ass. All right. All right, so I think it is time for us to hop back into Dreams of Arkos here on Dork Tales. Welcome back to Dreams of Arkos. As the battle ends, you chase off after Deianera, rushing back up into the palace proper. It doesn't take long before you find yourselves there at the door to the vault. And sure enough, it's slightly ajar. What do you do, Deianera? Being there first with Forn, the others clattering behind you. Tyria not far behind thanks to Longstrider, Mystredo and Gwylan a little bit further back, but rushing up quickly.
On our way, was there any sort of like statues or anything like holding old weapons or anything?
There were a few downed soldiers along the way from the fight. So you could have grabbed a spear. You could have grabbed not a bow. I rolled poorly for you.
Okay. She'll grab a spear. What does that count as? Is that a martial?
So it's martial, yeah. So it's a D6 in one hand, D8 in both, and it can be thrown.
Cool. All right. So yeah, Deianera will have got that, and she's going to listen at the door initially before going in.
You hear... Make me a perception roll.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, you can hear someone moving inside.
I think Deianera's...
You want me to sneak in first?
Yes. Someone's in there. And I think I know who.
Tyria.
Can I stealth on ahead?
Okay, you can make me a stealth roll.
Not the most stealthy verbiage. Volt doesn't even check for a heartbeat before opening the door. Shoddy workmanship.
Yeah, so that's a 12.
A 12? All right. You stealth into the room. Long, drawn shadows are there, with only the sconces that light when the door opens, illuminating the inside. As you sneak in the door, you will see that the treasures are still present. The folding ship hangs overhead. The gold is still piled up in its neat stacks. The light shimmers reddish gold as it reflects off of the accumulated wealth. "Hello, Forn," you'll hear at the end of the hall. And as you look down, there is a hand lying in the middle of the floor as you kind of stealth in. Kind of set. Actually, it'll be set on a podium next to one of the other weapons, just gently. Inone is standing at the back of the vault at the center, mostly obscured by a large kind of curved object, an amphora. Sorry for leaving you guys out there. You got to take the opportunities you're given, right?
Oh, believe me, I understand more than you think. The question is, what are you looking for down here?
Hearing
What's
voices.
the king
Deianera's
hiding
going
that's
to
so
approach.
valuable?
Is everybody with you?
Not quite. I'm a bit quicker than most.
So Deianera, do you head in?
She will.
The door will open wide. You'll hear the hoofbeats behind you. Tyria, you're there as well. Do you follow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mystredo and Gwylan will finish running up at that point. Now, about 100 feet in is where you're going to see Inone standing next to that large amphora. I really do mean it. I'm sorry. Especially Tyria, I didn't switch our letters because you're a minotaur. I really respect what your people do, actually, and I respect you as a person.
Oh, that's very sweet.
It's just everybody else was in their rooms or had their letters on them.
What
So
are you doing?
what happens now?
I want to show you something. Just stay where you are, okay?
Why should we trust you? Honestly, give me a reason why not to.
Because the story I told at the drinking game is true.
You need something from here is what it is.
I was dying on the streets. Just a decade ago. I meant it. I was living off my dreams. And then Then it became literal. I started waking up
Oh.
with food and full bellies. Look, King Manos is a nice guy, but he's a fool. He wants to let this just rot. She taps the side of the amphora. He has no idea what it is.
What is it?
It's something that can make all of our dreams come true.
Any of them.
Any of them.
If I've learned anything, is that nothing is given for free. What have you given back?
A lifetime of suffering and half a lifetime of servitude to my patron. I'm gonna make everything better. It's gonna be fine. You won't have to marry who you don't want to marry, Deianera. You won't have to worry about machinations taking your jobs, Tyria. Mystredo, people are going to accept you as who you are. Forn, you get to be free. You get your old life back or a brand new one. And Gwylan, you get to go anywhere you want. Do anything you want. Maybe even take a fight to Emry's.
And why
With
makes
what?
you? What makes us the power?
Because you're my friends.
Wait, my old life, how do you know about that? I don't even remember all of it.
Oh. I don't. But I know you don't have a life right now. I know that you... I mean, you're obviously an agent from a foreign empire. Come on. Look at you. We get
Got
dragon
several
powers.
tells.
You got a lot of tells, buddy.
Yeah. So what does this thing do exactly?
Deianera, you have a question.
I'll just I don't know if you saw in our chat, but Deianera will have shifted Hunter's Mark to
Sounds
Inone
good.
now that you can see her.
This was buried off of the Isle of Basir.
but it's not from Basir. It's full of the wine of dreams.
Do I know what that is?
Are you
No.
going to drink it?
Yeah,
Tell us what it tastes like if you do.
I will.
Are you
I
going
bet it's going to
alone?
be absolutely heavenly. What'd you say, Gwylan?
What's it gonna do if you drink that? Are you
I
gonna
don't
go
know.
somewhere? Are you just gonna fall asleep?
What? She tilts her head to the side. Yes, I'm getting to it.
Who are you talking to?
He comes and goes.
Who?
My patron.
Who is?
You'll see. And
I'm
Hinone, I don't like this!
she's gonna cast Eldritch Blast on the lid.
Can't do much about
Deianera's gonna
that.
try and interpose herself at all?
So I don't think that. So she's like right on it, and like the vault's about 100 feet deep.
Oh, I thought we had made our way like up to her at this point. I don't think Deianera would be like, bah, shouting down the vault.
Fair.
I think it would
All
have been
right.
a slow approach.
You can make me a roll. Make me an athletics roll to dive in front of it, and I will make an Eldritch Blast roll.
No shitting. That's a natural 20. 25.
25. Okay. 25. All right. So you are going to hurl yourself over and between it. And unfortunately, you are going to throw yourself between it, which means that you are going to take, that's going to be 14 points of force damage.
Yeah, you need one.
Yeah. All right, so green energy is going to swirl and smash into you, and you are going to take the hit, and I'm going to spend my last hurt them more. And as you leap in the way, the blast is going to hurl you back, and the weight of your body is going to smash into the amphora, tilting it over, and it is going to crash on the ground. And what pours out of it is almost black plum wine. It pours out this color, a shade away from the darkest velvet purple, and begins to flood. Inone is What the fuck? Deianera! What are you all doing?
I think Gwylan's gonna try and run over and pull Inone away. We'll
Gonna do
try.
the same for Deianera.
Is she?
Her
Is she?
bird will stabilize herself.
Okay, you will stabilize. And as the wine continues to flow out, it starts flooding the chamber. The amphora itself could hold maybe 50 gallons. It was large. But the floor becomes impossibly filled, flooding up to your ankles with this dark wine that rolls out over you. Each of you feel a drowsiness reach up to you, but you're able to fight it off. At the door, you hear the sound of footsteps rushing this way, and soon King Manos, his guard, and the lover princes stand at the doorway. What's the meaning of this? Is everyone... He sags against the door frame. Is every... And he falls face down into the muck of the wine. One by one, his soldiers collapse as well as the wine spreads out further and further, flooding out now as a full deluge, impossibly flowing from the basin that is shattered. Gwylan, as you grab onto Inone, you will start to hear voices echo around the chamber. You did well. You did well. I am awake. I am awake. My child, my child. To my kingdom. I just wanted to make everyone's dreams come. And as she says that, a hand made of wine will reach up, wrap around her, and pull her under the water, under the wine. And in a foot of wine, she will vanish. The wine floods out of the chamber. Deianera, is anybody bothering to try to heal her?
Out of spell slots, but we'll try medicine to make sure
Okay.
she's stable and keep her head above the surface.
Okay, Deianera, what are you thinking about as you are stabilized on the ground?
Like she's like her bird came and stabilized her, right?
Yes, you stabilize. So as you're stabilized on the ground, what are you thinking as this wine is flooding over you? You are going to have these memories flood to your mind, the most vivid dreams you've ever had.
She's thinking I think she's thinking about Inone and revenge at this point. She's hell-bent thinking
Okay.
about what she could have done better to stop this
Okay.
and how.
Mystredo, I think you're the only one with healing magic. Do you heal Deianera?
I kind of want to do two things. I mean, I wanted to see if I can detect, poison, and I want to heal her. I'll heal her first.
Okay. Deianera, you are going to lurch back to consciousness as you watch this flood of wine fill the chamber and begin leaving it, almost like a solid mass. It flows over the king and his attendants. Mystredo, you're checking for poison? On whom?
I want to detect poison. Does it have to be on a person, or can I tell if the wine is poisoned?
Sure, you can cast it on the wine. It is not
Yes,
poisoned.
I would like to cast it on the wine.
Also, how much healing did I get, Kelle?
That's true. How much healing did you get? So a cure wounds
Oh,
would
sorry.
be a D8.
That's all right.
Yep. She got 8.
8. All right. So is that with your wisdom?
Oh no, sorry.
11.
Wisdom, that is 11. Yes.
Nice. All right, you are back on your feet. The wine is not poison. What are you all doing? It seems to flood over the king and his men and the princes, who all drop to the ground.
Is the water level raising or is it sort of leaving?
It is leaving, almost like a solid mass.
Like the blob.
Like the blob. Yeah, kind
I
of
want
like
to
the
try
blob.
to grab the king or anybody to see if there's
Yeah.
so they don't drown.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when Steiner is up. Hey, there's like a boat on the ceiling here, isn't there?
There is.
Oh yeah.
Made of paper.
All right.
Made of
Yeah.
paper.
Deianera's gonna
Can we
reach
knock it down?
for
Yeah.
Grab the boat.
the bow and
ride the
arrow.
boat with the dreams.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Tyr's gonna try to get the bow down, or the boat down, to put goons in it in case it floats. If it's just paper and dissolves, then that's a mistake. But who knows?
Sure. Go ahead and make me a ranged attack roll to knock it down. Deianera, would you like to help?
Do.
Oh, I was saying Deianera's going for the bow and arrow because she doesn't know
Oh,
what
your-
she's fighting, and she's
Your ants?
currently...
You can absolutely grab
Yeah.
your ant's bow and arrow. It is a +1 bow.
Sweet. Oh,
Ranged.
nice.
Not super great. 14.
14. Okay. So you are going to throw up. It is a stationary target, and as you, what are you throwing up there using as your ranged weapon to knock it down?
Whatever cool heavy object happens to be.
There is a
nearby.
shield nearby, a
You know
circular
what? She's
shield.
Gonna probably throw mouse. Mouse
Okay.
is right here.
So
Let's
you
yeet the
hurl
little-
mouse,
little mouse bean.
Mouse will chew through the guiding tethers that are holding it to the roof, and suddenly this massive boat will drift to the ground like a paper airplane. It lands in the wine and will float gently. It is repellent to the water, or to the wine, I should say.
Nice.
Let it get in.
Is it already full sized, or is this like
It is the size of a trireme.
Okay. Cool.
Jeez. Deianera's gonna go try and get people afterwards
Okay.
into the boat that are unconscious on the ground.
So we know he vanished into the wine from right in front of Gwylan, and it sounds like the wine is rising. Is that
It is kind of
understanding?
flooding out of the room. It is leaving the chamber.
Okay, so it's not like getting.
It's not filling the
higher, but
chamber.
it's
It is
continuing
almost
to
like,
flow.
like Millie said, it's almost like a blob kind of moving. It is
Yeah.
pure liquid, but it is holding together strangely with surface tension.
And I'm probably standing in it.
Yes.
I'm guessing. We're gonna go grab that boat that just got knocked down
Yep.
and start getting it ready just in case. Because
Now, you
who knows
don't
what's
think
gonna
that-
happen? Maybe we'll do vanish.
You don't think the trireme can make it through the doors of the vault?
No, can we size it down? to,
Sure.
like,
If
I don't know,
as
a
people
canoe?
are being dragged over to it, you can fold it down into the size of a smaller boat. It'll take
yeah,
you an
we're gonna
action to do
small
so.
fold down. Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Sounds good. And do you want to hop inside and pilot it?
Absolutely. That's entirely the plan.
All right, make me a sea vehicles roll.
And that's just the D20 plus proficiency for.
Yep. Plus, we'll say plus wisdom. Or int.
Wisdom. Okay. Oh, okay.
Or dex. There are a lot of things that it could be, to be honest. Deianera, you grab your aunt's bow. Do you grab anything else as you're
Oh,
helping
the
with
arrow too, the unbreakable.
Okay, the unbreakable arrow. Is anybody else grabbing anything out of the mix here?
Before Forn grabs people, he wants to grab that vial of dragon's breath and stash
Okay.
it.
Sure. Sounds good.
There was.
So there
something
was
that Mystredo had seen in the.
there was the
vault.
folding ship of Armon. There's the armor of Zinargino. There is the golden mane of the Xenian lion, and the emerald eyes of Hephaestus.
Emerald eyes. Gotta grab those.
Okay, you
It's-
grab the goggles
what the
off
hell?
of there.
What does the armor look like?
It looks kind of like Aquaman's armor, to be honest. It is like, but it's green and like covered in shells and rippling scales.
Interesting. I mean, if no one's gonna grab that, I mean, it might be an interesting thing
Alright.
to bring with us.
Anyone
Maybe it's
snag
particularly cool.
Yeah,
the
you absolutely can.
the main?
Nope.
Nope.
for it.
Is Gwylan able to snag it as
Yeah.
after successfully getting
Absolutely.
things oriented? Okay, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you
we're-
have
something's
successfully
happening.
you have looted the entire vault. Congratulations,
Oh,
Gwylan.
and I
Would you
still
get?
have a spear.
Hooray.
You still have his. You still have the lightning spear. It's true.
Thank you. I love that.
What was your piloting roll?
21.
21. As you
you begin to pilot the boat, grabbing onto the rudder and kind of tilting it so that it doesn't crash into the wall as you rush toward the front. Gold coins topple into the ground as the king, the princes, and the guardsmen are thrown into the boat. It's beginning to fill up pretty well with bodies. Are the rest of you jumping in as well?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Riding
I mean,
the...
might honestly sort of push and help navigate the boat. But then
Yeah,
we'll
I was
hop
gonna
on
say
if
Deianera
it's
probably
going
doesn't
quickly.
fit in the boat with
Yeah,
everyone, so
it's
she'll
a
probably
similar
push.
problem if it's a small boat.
You rush through the front door of the vault. The wine carries you out through the main hall, out to the exterior of the palace, out down the stairwell, and you see as the wine touches the outside air, it expands exponentially with each second as it begins to flood. You see the wedding guests turn and look, and one by one they slump to their knees. Even the elves look over at you and slump forward, sitting on the ground and staring into space. And as you watch, the wine spreads and spreads and spreads and carries you further, and it is carrying you toward the edge of the cliff. Can I please get a piloting roll from Gwylan?
Mm-hmm. Don't suppose anyone's bought me any determination recently, just so I know.
You do have it.
Oh, cool.
You should not have it, but you do.
Oh.
So, I'm
Then
just going to
feel
erase
free to
that.
remove it.
I'm
Yeah.
going to remove that.
Sounds good.
Fact,
It's not
Only
really it.
2 of you have it.
Deianera's gonna try and pull back on the
Okay.
boat to stop us
You
from
can
going over
give
the cliff.
Gwylan the assistance roll. So you can give
Okay,
Gwylan
because yeah,
assistance for advantage.
I count as one side is larger when determining the weight I can push or drag. So I don't know if that helps.
And that would give
Stop
me
in the boat.
advantage, right?
It would give you advantage. Yep.
Oh, balls. So I'm gonna use Dex for this.
Okay. And what do you got?
That's a whole 12.
Okay. So as you head toward the edge, you start to slow the rudder. And you start scraping toward the edge. You are just barely caught by the edge of one of the guardrails that the cyclops climbed over. Even nearby, you see the cyclops and princess lying in the wine. The guardrail is going to begin to buckle. Can you make me one more of these rolls with advantage? What'd you get?
I think that's a 16. That's a 16.
Okay. You are going to find the anchor, dropping it as this paper anchor scrapes and finds purchase in the hollow made by that flipped fountain. It is going to lodge in some of the piping underneath. And you are going to feel the ship lurch as it starts to just lean over the edge before it stops. Deianera and Tyria holding on to the side of the bow to make sure that it doesn't fall. The wine flows over in an ooze and splashes down into the water. And as you are watching, you are going to see all of the water beneath you turn
dark red purple as the seas of Arkos turn to wine.
And yet you didn't believe me.
At least the catering budget will be cheaper for the next wedding. We can argue later, I think.
Yeah, if anyone's awake for it. Can we, there's a rope, can we hoist something so we're not falling off this cliff?
Oh, does the ship come with rope?
I don't know.
Yep,
do you
it
have-
has some ropes attached to it.
There, right there. And I think Gwylan's holding on to like the thing, like whatever is needed to keep it from shifting and moving as much as she can.
So, are we
Yep.
getting like pushed? Like
You're
as
kind of like-
the two people, the people like just walking in the wine.
No.
Are we getting pushed? Okay.
No, it's only about ankle deep. And as you're watching, the wine is going to finish rolling over the edge, merging into the sea. And as it does, the ship is going to be moored on the edge of the cliff.
Okay, let's be very careful about this. Don't rock it too much. Okay? Okay. And I think Gwylan's gonna try and secure it in place just so that it doesn't shift and fall. And then is going to hop out and go survey like the edge and look down.
The sea is the color of wine. And aside from the 5 of you, there is not a single person standing at the wedding.
Real important question here. At least I think it's an important question. Why are we awake and still standing?
Because we're not in the wine.
No, we were in the wine. I was in the wine. I stepped in it.
Tyria and I are currently standing in the wine.
And then it finishes flowing off the edge as you're saying that.
It's gonna look over at you. I assumed it was just because we were too tall for it.
I mean,
Don't think
Yeah.
that's...
Low
I mean,
level
technically,
vapors.
I can't fall asleep.
Doesn't seem to be stopping the elves.
I noticed.
Above you hear the sound of an owl. It lands on one of the undestroyed tents and looks down at you with its bright yellow eyes. All around you are the collapsed, sleeping, dreaming people of Arkos. The owl takes flight and lands next to you. But as it does, it reforms. And you find yourself looking at the owl feather garbed priestess, the Oracle, who looks at you with bright yellow eyes. It appears that you are fated in more ways than one. To answer your question, your fate protected you. The wedding has not happened yet. You have been chosen. You must undo this.
Does it come with instructions?
I'm not sure that even I could drink that much wine.
The wine is merely part of an avatar. There's a legend in Arkos that long ago Basir took care of a twin. Another deity. A god of nightmares and dreams. It appears that he is now awake. So I asked
Let me
you,
guess. This guy gets his powers from dreams, doesn't he?
Perhaps. If you wish to stop this from happening, you must travel to his domain.
What? Look, I signed up for a wedding, not to go on some crazy, like, cockamamie adventure to go deal with gods. That was never in the cards. Okay?
Hey, you
No,
brought your
no, no, no,
traitorous friend who did this.
I traveled with a friend. I did not bring her anywhere. She came of her own volition. She was invited, okay?
She faked the letter. She admitted that.
And she's in trouble.
Clearly something was
Yes.
going on.
If you wish,
She'll be in more trouble when she meets me.
Oh, agreed.
if you wish
She's
to
not a
save
bad
your
person.
friend and to save the islands of Arkos, you must descend beyond the wild of the Fae into the realm of dreams.
What? I just ship goods. This is so far beyond me.
So if you do this, the wedding's saved and the wedding goes on. Right?
Yes.
Good enough for me.
Why don't you go find
So-
some real heroes for this who are more qualified? Just because we're the ones who
They're
are
all
awake?
asleep, Gwylan. We are the only ones left. Who knows? It probably spread to all
But
the
we were
islands.
here-
Your friend probably has put my whole entire tribe to sleep, so we have to go save them.
See, that sounds like a you problem.
Oh
Gwylan?
no,
Gwylan?
no. It's your problem, too. You're awake. I can make you asleep if you want.
All right.
Okay.
Gwylan, you can't have business if you have no one to trade with.
Yeah, but I could go and see a lot of cool places. This seems like a suicide
And do what?
mission.
Either we save everyone or you're not leaving this island.
Sailing the Feywild sounds like it could be an interesting place. I'm glad
Now
this
you
means my
just-
father's certainly getting some well-needed rest, but shouldn't get this much. It's bad for his back.
Just hold that thought for a moment. Gwen's gonna go. She's not gonna go out of eyesight or like range, but she's just gonna go and she's gonna kind of like pace for a couple of moments, like kick. Then is going to kick a probably like a jug or a barrel or something, and is just going to like scream like a, "Ah!" and they'll come back. Fine. Okay. Fine. Fine. It's a beautiful ship anyway. And I don't want that being left here for anyone to mess with or destroy. Especially if we're apparently sailing beyond the Feywilds or in the Feywilds.
Yes. You will need that vessel to take you. You must find a portal into the Feywild. Do you know of one?
Do I know of one? Of course I don't know of one. Wait. Do I remember, like, history?
Anybody
Religion,
can make
anything?
a history roll here. Tyria, you can make a
would
history roll with
you-
advantage.
Would you
Sure.
consider that Fae are my favorite enemy?
Yeah.
Would I be able to get advantage from everyone?
Sure. Yeah. What'd you get, Tyria?
Was, it,
21.
was this history? Or was that the one most appropriate?
I know where there is one.
Because I also got 21.
Okay. This will be confirmed. So there is probably one in Applecini that you could know of, or on Catagyne, which is definitely quite a ways away. Deianera, what'd you get?
15.
15? Okay. So you'll be able to confirm this once Tyria says it.
Well, my home's not too far away, and I sort of live at one.
That's probably closer than the ones I can
Where
think
are you
of.
from again?
Tomb of Zenos. He was all about the wilds.
Yes, I've heard of one there.
If that doesn't
Well.
work out, then at least
And
there's
I just
some...
hope everyone's kept the place clean without me. I would hate to introduce you to an untidy tomb.
Then good
I
luck.
mean, they could be sleeping at this point.
The automatons wouldn't be.
Then good luck. And well met. Meet your fate. It is waiting.
I look forward to it.
You seem rather excited about this.
Oh, not at all. I'm just excited to bring guests over. As awkward as it is.
Personally, I've stood up plenty of people. I'd be happy to stand up Fate too, but I guess that's not gonna happen this time.
The Oracle looks at you impassively. Smiles under her hood. And once more flies off in the form of an owl.
I'm getting real tired of that.
And as you look over your shoulder, you can see the wine dark seas of Arkos stretch to the horizon, to the north, to Karasis, and the beginning of your destinies. And I think we're probably going to end game there for the day. Welcome to level 5.
That's awesome.
Oh
I was
boy,
actually
beautiful.
wondering if we were
Mhm.
leveling. I have a proposal for you, Kelly.
Oh.
Oh.
Because one of my Amazonian spells I get at level 5 is
Mhm.
Find Steed.
Yeah, what do you want instead?
Yeah. So I was looking at other second level conjuration spells because that's what it is.
Okay,
Oh, where's the thing? I just had it. Sorry, I'll pull it up.
totally. There's a
What
dog.
do I get
Suddenly
at level
dog.
5 as an artificer?
Everybody is going to get their BAB is going to go up, their proficiency bonus.
Yes. So I was wondering about Summon Beast because it's this the same, like
Yeah, that works for
calling
me.
forth the spirit. Cool, thank
I
you.
got
'Cause
level
it's
2
like it was like
spells.
fine steed. I'm like, I can't quite do that.
Technically, you can ride on something. It's
Yes.
weird, but
Yeah, but
it's dumb.
you told me that I can't.
I said that it's
You're
dumb,
like that's
and you don't want to. You'd
you
rather
said
summon animals.
no.
No.
Yeah,
Gwylan,
exactly.
are you leveling up into rogue or sorcerer?
This will be sorcerer level 2. Now, does my proficiency bonus go up because or is that not cumulative?
Proficiency bonus
it?
is level based.
So cumulative level?
Is cumulative, yeah. Same with
'Cause I
spell
think that's
levels.
the same for like
like
cantrip.
Cantrip leveling is the same.
Yeah.
But your your ability score mods and feats go up per class.
Yes. So that won't change.
Yeah, not unless you took the 4th level of rogue instead.
Ooh, I get font of magic. That's fun.
Oh, nice.
Stunning strike.
Also, we're using
think
the
it is actually.
alternative rules so you can spend a spell point to make a weapon magical.
Okay, I'm gonna need to be
Take-
reminded of that.
Yep, it takes an action and lasts for a minute.
Okay.
Or 10 minutes, I can't remember off the top of my head.
Okay.
So how do you
Add
guys
that
enjoy
into my-
that? Did you
I
guys
love
have
it.
to
That
go to
was
the
great.
Feywild
Yeah.
to wake up
Yeah,
an
that
entire
was fun.
entire
That was
island?
Oh
Wow.
boy.
Yeah, I couldn't help because in Greek epics, Robin will probably appreciate this the most. The sea is never described as blue; it is always described as the wine dark seas
Mm-hmm.
in the ancient
I've heard
poems.
that.
And it's been stuck in my head for like 20 years now, so I'm like, Mwah.
Not.
Yes. And for those who are like, but elves can't fall asleep, they can on Ylos. It's just real hard. It's like Vulcans feeling things.
They fall asleep, it's probably really bad.
Yeah, if the god of sleep says you go to sleep, you go to sleep.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Blame my mom, because she started backing the divine patron tier, and then she didn't tell me to do anything for it, but just told me to get more sleep. And I'm like, fair enough. She's like, I'll back this, just
Okay,
sleep more.
yeah,
I'm
we
like,
can do that.
all right. So,
God of sleep.
Alright, I rolled-
All right.
And I rolled a 6 on my hit die, so I get 5 HP.
I
Nice.
rolled
Roll hit
on
die.
mine, so I get
I-
7+7.
What?
I get my magic
Oh,
bracers.
do you?
Oh,
Yeah, I
yay.
get a cast shield as a reaction as many times as my proficiency bonus.
Oh, God. Da-da-da-da-dun,
Shield.
dun, dun.
Yep. Yep.
All right, so as everybody's leveling, go ahead and roll your hit points.
I need
What'd
to
you
do that.
roll, Mystredo?
I just did that. I got three more hit points.
Okay. Pull plus your con mod.
Oh, I don't have one.
Okay. That explains
There is
that.
no
Tyria,
con
what'd you get?
I'm up to 38 now. I think I rolled a 4.
Okay. Gwylan.
I rolled a
Yeah, I must
6
have rolled
on
a
a
4.
D6, so that
Oh,
gives
beautiful.
me a total of 7.
Deianera, how'd you do?
I rolled a 6 plus 9, so it's a 9. So I'm
Nice.
at 50. Yeah, right. So I'm at 50. What am I at? 43 plus 9. It's 52. So I'm at 52.
52. All right. So go ahead and update your character
Yeah.
sheets. Send them to me and I'll update your hit points. Folks, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Dreams of Arkos. I hope you had fun. We're going to be taking a few weeks off because we have a convention coming up in 2 weeks. And then we have Extra Life. So I'll let you know when our next game is. It's either in 4 or 5 weeks, I think, because of the way that goes. But you can check out the rest of the Dork Tales content that's coming your way and definitely show up for Extra Life. A big thank you to our patrons over at patreon.com/dorktales, including our divine producer, my mom, who inspired this game. So thanks, Mom. You're never going to watch this, but you inspired it. So there you go. To our demonic producer, Precarious, thank you so much for being devilishly good looking, Breck. Go check him out Friday nights at twitch.tv/Precarious. Thank you to our wizards of the Patreon, who could do nothing to stop the god of sleep, but instead are hopefully getting some good rest. And that would be Tammy the Forever Cleric, the Ink Goblin, and Eddie Isaac. And the High Council of the Patreon, who are sitting around the council table having a nice little snoozy woos. That is Taryn, who definitely deserves a nap as a mom. Buddy, Amberthist, Cubby Gummy, Raven with Baubles, Karasha Urquhart, Chef Eladeth, Larook, Sorcerer Sanguine, Mike Baxter, Kalen Whitebeard, and Jade, the Maker of Monsters. Thank you so much for everything that you all do, and thank you to our sponsor for today, Bookwyrm Games. Bookwyrm Games is fantastic. Go visit them, use code DorkTales, and also use code DorkTales over at Bones Coffee if you need some coffee. Because, hey, maybe you should stay up and not just go to sleep. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
yeah.
May all of your dreams come true, folks. Any last things before we go? All right, and for those of you who are on the Patreon, we will see you in a couple of hours at 6 p.m. tonight for Panic at the Citadel, ran by our very own Centaur. The Centaur for crowd control. All right, and with that, we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.